Hey, hey! All right, we're live. What's up, guys? Let's see. Here we are. Oops. I'll lift that. All right, good. Hey, hey, hey! It's Coeli! Woohoo! What's up, man? Grab our keywords, Mr. Coeli. How's life, Coeli? Tell me about life, man. Looks like you're one of the first guys in here. Let's have a conversation. How are things going for you? We're going to say new, hot Espeon break. We're also going to say base set sun and moon box break. Live card shop. All right. It's all about the breaks these days, guys. We're showing off some hot stuff we have. All right, there we go. I might be getting close to getting that product from the one guy finally. How crazy would that be? I don't know how he let it get so out of control. I quoted him some of the prices on the goods he hadn't shipped yet. I was like, this is how much it costs now. All right, there we go. Let's move this out of the way. Brandon, is Brandon here? Looks like Brandon set up an early order, he says, for Aether Drift. I think he wants 2 of them. That's probably going to be the first order of the night. Hey, mister, you should have been a lounge singer. Hey, hey, hey. I don't know what a lounge singer is. All right. I don't think I should have been a singer of anything. My sister had the vocal cords, man. My older sister, she sang for the Archdiocese choir. She sang for the Pope. And they went to the Pope and sang, and it was really cool, man. And I had a good ear for the notes, but I didn't have the same vocal range she did. Oh, my eyes itchy, dude. So I took some allergy medication. I'm still extremely allergic right now. I just took some allergy medication before we went live because it's so bad. Feels like somebody's pouring pepper in my eyes. Dear God, dude. Let's see. God, it sucks. So he did order 2 of these. Tuning in from Houston, Texas with the missus. Oh, very nice. All right. All right. 1 pound fish, very, very good. Heatwave Arena. No, in fact, our Heatwave Arena, I was told, ships out on Monday. So it goes out on Monday. I don't know. Sometimes we just get our stuff a little slower. Some places got the hookup. They get like early product. Sometimes I get early product. It's not that common. But Heatwave Arena won't be here till probably, if it's going out Monday, I'm going to bet like Thursday, Friday, at best. So probably next Friday. Today is what, Sunday morning? So yeah, he told me it goes out Monday. He can't ship it Sunday. And it's just how it is. It's just how he got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do Heatwave Arena pre-order box breaks. You guys know what those are, right? The pre-order box breaks. Do you guys want those going on? That's where it's sort of like the box break we have going on right now for this. But instead of Sun and Moon base set, it's actually Heatwave Arena. And if your ticket gets pulled, if you pull a chase card, when the Heatwave arrives, you've already got a box waiting for you. So we could do some of that if you guys would like. Pre-order box break. Thoughts on Trump striking Yemen? He's attacking the Houthis, right? I guess the Houthis attacked our ships not too long ago, and he doesn't like that, and now he's like, wah-bah! All right, let's put this over here. It kind of feels good in a certain way, doesn't it? Like, finally. But he claims that it was costing the world billions of dollars to have these Houthi terrorists, or whatever they are, controlling the water pathways and stopping commerce. So I guess there's an argument for that. Let's see. Mr. Brandon. Brandon's here. Spladoink. All right, here it is. Mister, do you have Cash App? Lol. Hello, Victor. In fact, I do. If you head over to the description of the live stream, there is I think there's like a link. Is it a link for Cash App? How does it work? I set it up a while ago. Oh, this computer is running so slow, dude. Wait, let me look at this. Does this computer need to be reset? Doesn't say it needs to be reset. Weird. You know, ever since that big update came out on the computer, it's just running so dang slow, dude. So Cash App, it's the Cash App. I got my Cash App name in the description, that I guess you would just type that in to your Cash App. All right, Brandon. You got any Pikachu SIR for sale? No, I don't think I have anything like that. Did you see people got their hands on Destined Rivals? There was one image that's been circulating, like 3 people shared it with me. Looks fantastic. Did you guys see that booster pack? Booster pack? It looks so damn good, dude. There was some, there was some concern that it wasn't called like Team Rocket. And I was like, that does not matter. That was my opinion. I was like, it does not matter. All that matters is if it has Team Rocket cards in the pack, which we still don't know much about that, I guess. If you guys get some leaked Team Rocket cards, I'd love to see them. I think everyone wants to see them. Normally, I don't like to see the leaks, but this time I'm so hyped for it. I'd love to see them. But so I kind of suspected, a lot of people sort of, suggested that this new Rocket set is supposed to be sort of like Dark Pokemon. And then there was sort of a rumor going around that it was more like, it would just say Rockets this, Rockets that. And now that we know it's combined with Heatwave, it's definitely going to say Rockets Pokemon in it. It's going to be just like Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes. That's what that's what the design is. The design is, Destined Rivals is Gym Challenge, and the set before that, Journey Together, that's Gym Heroes. That's what it is. So it's very exciting to see all that, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be very good. Mister's choking. Yeah, I've got, I got like an itchy throat already. I got burning eyes, I got sneezes, and an itchy throat all at the same time, just coming to the room. It's like breathing spicy air or something. I don't know. Brandon Wong. So, sorry for the late stream. It is the weekend, and I just spend my whole day with Karis lately. Here we go. Ooh, Beach Bone Verge. I feel kind of, I'm turning 36 in April. Wow. That looks cool, man. Look at that. I turned 36 in April, and I feel kind of like I need to just maybe slow down a bit and not work as hard, maybe not work as many hours, not worry about it as much. So, if I just start later or I stream fewer hours, that's just going to be fine nowadays. Accursed Dunyard, Hole Drifter, Earth Tumbler. Gear Hulk is a good card. Gear Hulk? Where? Okay, not one of these, huh? Based on the pack artwork, we can expect a Giovanni's Mewtwo alt art. Yeah, that's what I would suspect as well. I would suspect definitely a Mewtwo in there somewhere. All right. You killed the cats for nothing? We still have the cats. I got Chinese whiskey to review tomorrow. Did you see people? I already read that. Hassan will defend. Who's Hassan? Is that one guy from... that's that one guy from a certain talk show, right? The young is that the Young Turks guy? I can't remember the Hassan. Who's Hassan? Mister, is it worth grading Pokemon coins? Sure. We got a Pokemon coin break. This is a Rocket Returns break. Rocket Returns. It was a really expensive set, and not a lot of Gem Mint 10 coins like this. We even went with the lower price. So this is 3 spots filled, 7 spots remain. Rocket Returns coin. Try it out. All right, or not, because it's pretty easy to lose all your money in $40 breaks. So here is Count on Luck, Muraganda, Far Fortune. Here's Temet, Curse Closs Wrappings, Cloud Spire, Sky Cycle. All right. He has weird takes. He said, Amedix deserves the attacks. Hassan says that. Jesus, dude. All right, Count on Luck. I don't know exactly what he says. I don't always see his content, but sometimes he says some stuff, doesn't he? We are. I think that the other side, the Democrat Party, is trying to decide what are we all about right now. And so they're just trying to figure that out right now. Some of them want to get kind of like more to the left. In my opinion, they want to get even more extreme. They're like, we're not left enough. That's the problem. And then some maybe more like, some voices I think are saying, hey, maybe we need to appeal more to like Central America, centrist American politics. So, but Hassan, he's more on the we need to become more extreme side. That's why I remember, anyways, after the elections that were over. Whole Drifter, because he was doing a whole round of interviews with different people. All right, there we go. Gear Hulk is a good card. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating our pets. All right, there we go. Yeah, some news, man. There was some other news too, wasn't there? They Trump. He killed the leader of ISIS again, which probably they will just instill a new leader. So, but yeah, that's interesting too. And that was in cooperation with Iraq. Iraq helped us do that, right? We are. Iraq helped us identify and shoot down the leader of ISIS, which is still a thing. So that's some pretty big news. All right. Some other news. Like 20 people, I think it was like 28 people died yesterday, guys, here in the U.S. because of tornadoes. And like 20 of those guys were right here in Missouri. I told you when we streamed yesterday, I told you we had a double warning. Wildfire and tornado. Terrible, right? And some houses burned down just south of me. Really not far away at all. Like on the other side of the park. And we're lucky it didn't happen to us. And then much further south of us, near Branson, Missouri, I guess some people died from a tornado over there. And there was actual tornado touchdowns in St. Louis, multiple ones. So a bunch of people died from that. Grant Kwan, just random, it's just one day you're alive, the next day you're dead. That's it, you're just dead. Okay, Mr. Grant, let's see. Wrong place, wrong time. Okay. But that's why, and I'm willing to bet some of those people were in their cars. They're like, I'm going out. I don't care about the storm. I'm willing to bet some of them were in cheap homes. That's a big problem, actually. Missouri's not particularly known for being a very wealthy state. And the problem is, this means people buy like trailer homes. They buy homes with a crawl space rather than a proper basement. And when a real tornado comes around, you can't run into your basement. So that is a problem for Missouri. There's a lot of homes like that would not withstand a tornado. I want to say hurricane. I don't know why I want to say hurricane. All right, give me a moment here. All right. Man. Besides Nine Inch Nails, what other bands do you love? I don't have a lot of love. It's just Nine Inch Nails. Yeah, so, I mean, there's a short list. I like Nine Inch Nails. I like Radiohead. He's pretty mainstream, I think. Radiohead, Nine Inch Nails. I actually like a band called Sun Kill Moon, but only his older stuff. I like Coldplay's older stuff, too, actually, when I think about it. There's a British duo called Goldfrapp, and they put out this really good album one time, and it was sort of like a somber noir or something like that style album. But they do hip hop music too, but I don't really listen to that so much. All right, but yeah, it's pretty much just Nine Inch Nails. That's about all I listen to. That and Radiohead. All right. Oh, I got one. Smashing Pumpkins. That's a good one. All right. Here's a Zachary Stekskowski Rocket Pack Break. Ooh, the Rocket Pack Break. If tonight's a little slower, that'll give us some time to work on stuff. What, no baby metal? I have no idea what baby metal is. Ooh, okay. Apparently people are scalping spots for tables at Collecticon now. Everyone just uses the word scalp all the time, bro. There's just not enough. I think what you're suggesting then is that people are buying spots at Collecticon to sell to a vendor to be able to sell at Collecticon. But yeah, I mean, that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, man, the word scalping is everywhere nowadays. Maybe it's the sign of desperate times, you know? No good way to make money other than doing this kind of crazy garbage. All right, here we are. Hey, bro, did you want to sell those scalped Pokemon cards? Yeah, bro, I got to offload some scalped Pokemon cards. Well, you want to sit down because I got a good deal for you. You know about that Collecticon? Well, I could get you a table for only $1,200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 2 spots left. Wow, $1,200? So cheap? Yeah, don't say I didn't do nothing for you. Pokemon King and now new dollar. Yeah, Pokemon cards, the new dollar bill. Soon it'll be Charizard. What do you think about people draining the machines of all the ETBs? Yeah, dude, that was that was viral content on the internet. I swear to God, you couldn't go anywhere without running into that, because it'd be like some big guy blocking the vending machine or shouting at someone, or look at that, they're emptying the vending machine. There they are. There was a lot of that. No, it's hyper annoying, I suppose. And what can you do about it? You know, they shut the machines down to try and change them. It's just a thing, you know. That's just how it is. And if somebody ever did that to me, maybe I'd be like, you know, step aside, or I'm just taking the product right out of your cart and leaving. Because what are they going to do? Beat me up? Maybe if I was like a small girl, they could beat me up, but I'd beat them up. So I'd be like, you can get out of the way of the vending machine, or I can just steal right out of your cart. What do you want? And maybe they would believe me and be like, you know what? You have one. All right. Mr. Gavin has sent me a new shipping address. Thank you, Gavin. Is that because we're about to ship? Gavin, you'll wanna remind me that when you ship, though, okay? Actually, since you told me that just now, why don't I just go in and delete your previous address just to be sure, okay? That'll stop me from being able to make that mistake. Why don't you just get out of the way of that vending machine, or I'm taking the product straight out of your cart and leaving. All right, so I'm going to delete your old addresses. Looks like I had the same one twice in my system. And now we're good. Now I can't accidentally ship your stuff to the current address. Oh, I see. You sent some money through Cash App, and now you'd like to ship. Okay, for Crimson Haze box and shipping, new address emailed. All right, perfect. So Crimson Haze, let's go get it. I'll be back. All right, I'm here. Yeah, you know, with this Heatwave Arena having come out, why don't we get a pre-order for Heatwave Arena going? A pre-order break. So before we do this, let me find out what I paid for these. I have a slab. I have slabs in the bag. Okay, good. I paid a premium on these. I just want to know what it was. Yeah, I paid a lot. Okay, let's see what the let's see what the price online is. Oh, okay, so the price I paid is actually fine. I paid a good price. Wow. How's this so expensive? I don't understand. It can't be this expensive. This is ridiculous, dude. That's nuts, man. Okay. Divided by 12. So I see the target price that we want. How should we do this, huh? A $20 break, maybe? $20 break, 8 spots. $20 break, 8 spots. I'm thinking that, okay? So let's get this set up. We now have a pre-order break price for a box of Heatwave Arena. 8 spots, $20. Prices have skyrocketed. Yeah, that's crazy. So this also means you can pre-order a box of it with me for $160 if you'd like. I don't know if that's a good or a bad price. That's just my price, okay? Heatwave Arena pre-sale. What's 160 divided by 30? 5.3. Ooh, so I guess our price will be 5.5. That's no good. Doesn't break evenly. That sucks. All right, good. So 160 is the pre-sale price. Nah, that's ridiculous, man. Well, let's get this break going, though. Yes, too much beer. It's all the scalping. Yeah, everyone says scalping, but I think the word is just that the demand is very, very high. They can't get they can't get enough of it. Come on, where's the ink? Heat wave. Ah, I don't even like the way that looks. Let's try that again. All right, let's try that again. Okay, pre-sale box break, $20 per custom booster pack, and there's going to be 8 custom booster packs with 1 chase card. The chase card is for a whole box of Heatwave Arena. So for $20, you have a 1 in 8 chances to pull a whole box of Heatwave Arena. There it is. It started. Now you guys are aware of it. Heatwave Arena pre-sale box break, a 1 in 8 chances to pull a whole box for $20. Is that good? I don't know if that's good. To me, that's the most expensive I've seen Pokemon cards in a while. There was a time period where the Japanese booster packs were $5 a pack, and that was back during 2021, 2022. So this is just like that. Like, what's the name of that set? It's the Lost Origin set. Lost Abyss, Japanese, $5 a pack. I remember that clear as day. And I was like, what the fuck? I thought that was silly back then. And I sold like 9 cases of that back then. I remember I couldn't get enough of it. I was just ordering case after case after case. And it was just all selling through too. What is going on here? This is like broken. All right, there we go. So Gavin Stewart. Thank you, Gavin. Jokes on them if I see them with 20 ETBs. I'm running off with 5. Scalping is such an overused and annoying word. I know, again, I do just think it boils down to a lack of availability of the product. There's not enough to go around. And so it creates a natural sort of like scalping feeling. You know, you could look at the consumers. You can look at the small shops, the little internet specialty shops like myself, the ripping shippers. You can look at the GameStop that's participating, Walmart, Target, although they sell at retail, good for them. But then you have to wonder also like you got like the internet, big box dealers on the internet, they price up their stuff. I know they do. They did that with Prismatic. Like you couldn't get the retail Prismatic off the websites. You had to pay the secondhand market price on the websites right at launch, in fact. So these companies that get big allocations from the Pokemon distributors, they were taking it and immediately selling it higher than MSRP. I don't know how that's legal or how that's okay, like how the Pokemon market, the Pokemon, not the market, the Pokemon company is okay with that. But maybe that's what you're supposed to do. You price it higher than Costco and Walmart and Target and all those other places. But so, you know, there's like the big websites where it's not Walmart, but it's like a well-known, you know, internet card shop. And there's a couple of the biggest ones, right? Oh, my eyes itchy. And they were selling prismatic at secondhand market rates. It's like, what the? How do you get your allocation then? Should they get allocation if they're going to do that? Maybe just Walmart and Target should get all the allocation. Because at least Walmart and Target will actually sell it at the retail price. Yeah, I got my microplastics with me tonight. Damn rip and shippers, I know, they suck. Not me, but they do. All right. The people buying it to sell for double or triple price. Right. So let's say that it all gets sold through Walmart and Target. Well, then it just becomes a game of cat and mouse. How soon can I buy it from Walmart so I can list it up on eBay, right? So then eBay gets all the profit. So then should eBay get all the profit, or maybe these websites for the big box, you know, card shops, maybe they should just get the money. I don't know. But there's just not enough of it. And you also have to wonder if the major distributors have any sort of backdoor deals with friends of theirs. You know what I mean? Like, who's to say those guys don't know what's going on? If you're a distributor, you're holding the keys, dude. Right? You could talk to these card shops and be like, hey, after you sell these at a huge steep markup, why don't you gift me something? Because I can allocate you this as much as you want, and you can go sell it on your website at the secondhand market price. Yeah, they might be buddies or something. You never know. So you have to get paranoid and wonder if the distributor's in on it. What does the distributor do? What do they know? Anything they do wouldn't be in the public eye. You'd have no clue. They could be getting rich making deals because they could be friends with all the big guys. So you never know what's truly happening. But those guys, they got to be under surveillance, not to do anything unethical or to take advantage. You got the guys who steal the cards off the line. How about that Moonbryon? Remember that? All those stolen Moonbryons? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. All of it's kind of crazy. All I can do is try to buy some for our rip and ship and then just open it. And of course, my price is not going to be retail, and that's just how it is. I don't know. Kind of sucks. Here it is. Whipple. He's been a member for 2 months. Nice, dude. It's crazy out here in them Pokemon streets. Mister, what's the cheapest set nowadays? Well, Gavin Stewart's not doing bad opening this. The Crimson Haze has it has the Gray Ninja in it, among some other pretty seriously good cards, like Perrin, for example. So this set right here is not bad. I guess Battle Partners is a little more affordable. The cards in there are still pretty popular. We got this. Honestly, I think some of the best stuff that we offer on this channel are the actual breaks. The actual breaks offer some things that you just can't buy on eBay. You can't buy stuff like this on eBay. The breaks cannot be purchased on eBay. They can only be hosted. You have to have a host. You have to have a bartender or a host or a Pokey Rip guy. And so some of these breaks are very interesting because I've done this before with you guys. We've done mathematical analysis on the breaks, and your odds of getting a 10 are actually better in the break than it will. Oh, you got a Blood Moon Ursaluna? They're better in the break than if you open the dang product. So this is why I like the break so much. There's a distributor here in California who wants to retire, selling his license for $1.5 million. Damn, dude. That's ridiculous. All right. Here we are. That's it. I want to retire by selling my card shop. Who wants to buy it? I'll train you. I'll give you all the knowledge. Here we are. I wouldn't even know what... If I retired, I wouldn't even know what I would do. Oh, let's see. Mr. has the breast breaks. Hey, sorry, I'm new here. What's a break? Says Nima. Nima, a break is when we create kind of like custom booster packs with a chase card in it. And the chase card is this really awesome thing. It could be like a booster box. It could be like a slab. And so what you're really doing is you're buying one of my custom booster packs. And we reveal your odds. The price is typically $40 per custom booster pack, and it's just a really popular thing. All right. The more successful we make Mystery, the easier it'll be for us to get product at a better price. I don't know how true that is, actually. Something would have to change about my access to the product for us to get it at a better price. So some kind of special relationship would have to occur between me and some sort of provider, maybe in Japan or in Korea or in China or in the United States, depending on what kind of product you're talking about. And so that's what would actually lower the price of the product. The hardest thing to get a good price on is actually the English cards. Yeah, getting a good price on English cards is tricky. By the way, if you're listening to this show and you can hook me up with the special, lower price on English, hook me up, man. But, I've reached out to places and tried to talk to them, and there's not much to say. The thing is, it all just sells, right? Like, they never have to sell to someone like me at a lower price because they just go sell it on eBay or whatever. So at best, there's only about 13% to save in a direct sale. Selling in volume doesn't really work when there's not enough product. So, when card shops can't get enough allocation for themselves, why would they be looking to sell to me? They can't get enough for themselves. They can't even keep their own stock shelves. So that's the shelf stock. So that's the nature of the product right now. And I'm just not finding those relationships. I'm not finding relationships where someone wants to give me some business-to-business pricing on the cards that they're trying to offload. They're going, I don't want to sell. All these cards are selling for so much. Gavin Stewart. But maybe just avoiding the eBay fees, the only exception to that. All right, Gavin with the G. Mr. Gavin. And he said he wants to ship too. We are Gavin. If I order more tonight, will it go into the same shipment? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I'd be happy to get you another box. Yeah, Gavin Stewart's opening a good product because currently no one's really talking too much about Crimson Haze, and it's a solid product at a solid price with really nice pulls in it. And that could change one day when they don't focus on printing it anymore and the backstock of it sort of dries up. And then you won't be able to get it at the same price anymore after that. Put this up here. But for right now, the hot product that everyone wants to watch on social media will be the latest release. And so for that reason, it'll be the most overpriced too. All right, so you get the one bag. Put this all back up here. All right. If a streamer doesn't read your message, he's not ignoring you. That's right. Let's put this here. Aha. Very nice. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Doopy-Doo-Dooby-Doo. All right, let's get the rest of that address. I was analyzing properties all night long. I guess that's one of the things I do with my pastime. If I'm not shopping Pokemon cards, I literally just sit on the couch looking at every single listing on Zillow, like just every single one. That's exactly what made me good at what I do today with Pokemon. I just spend an obsessive amount of time studying the price of every item on the market. It's like hours and hours of shopping. And Lake of the Ozarks houses have significantly risen in price. They really have. It is. Sometimes it doesn't look like that because you can still find houses that are like, maybe like 180 to 250,000. But the quality of what you're getting has gone down significantly. You will not get the same house you would have gotten 4 years ago. You'll get a much smaller, worse location, crappier little home. And there's virtually nothing on the market that's actually desirable. So even though there are houses on the market, it's all crappy ones until you price upward to like 600,000. Then the mediocre homes come out. And to get a good home, you now have to price into the million. You got to cross the 1 million barrier, and some of the good homes start to pop up. It's real crazy out here. But I think it's that way in a lot of places. Okay, Gavin. Thanks, man. Get your cheap Japanese hits before they go up. That's what I'm saying. Should I buy one case, Crimson Haze or Shiny Treasure? Shiny Treasure's not bad. You can do either of them, really. I'm still here. Hey, what's up, Timmy? Mister, I noticed the vending cards aren't terribly expensive compared to Modern. Do you think they'll ever get hype again? Well, it's not that they ever had a lot of hype. They're just sort of this obscure card set. And they got some good artworks. If you find an artwork attractive, just buy it and hold it. Don't think too much about it. Buy it, sit on it for 20 years, and tell me where it's at 20 years from now, okay? But yeah, there's like this here. This is Slowpoke promo. And I like it because it's actually an e-reader card. Take a quick look at that. So that's an e-reader Slowpoke, and it's just a nice little Slowpoke. So I said, all right, I'm going to add that to my inventory. And I don't worry about it. Some Pokemon sells faster than others, but, you know, and then you find somebody who really wants a specific Pokemon, and so it's how it is. Out here in Toronto, it's nuts. Oh, the price of homes in Canada are really, really, really expensive, I've heard. You know, it does upset me a bit because nobody gets screwed more in that situation than young people. And I'm talking people under the age of 40, because I guess that's young people now. Anyone under the age of 40 is so screwed when it comes to buying a home. And then, so you can't buy a car. You can't really afford too much education. Food's tricky. You can't afford a house. You can't afford rent. And it's such a bad economy. Nothing's affordable. It's such a bad economy. So something has to be done. Something dramatic has to be done to figure it out. And that's what everyone talks about. All right. Do we have another order in the queue? We do have another order in the queue. It might be a slow night. Feels like a slow night. It is a Saturday night going into Sunday. Here's Devin A. Team Rocket Pack Break. Ooh, only one spot left. Reminds me of the Burn Tower in Pokemon Gold, except you still buy Pokemon cards. Yeah, even Pokemon cards are expensive, though, right? Even Pokemon cards are expensive. There we go. All right, there's too much money. Chasing too few goods. That's going to go here. I love fishing in the Ozarks. Best bass for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, you know, I was talking to Karis about how if the other stupid counties in Missouri had not voted against us having a casino, if Lake of the Ozarks got a casino, we would be doing so well right now. It's so ridiculous how well we'd be doing. We were driving on the highway today, and we saw they were constructing the new water park. So there's two things being constructed. There's this large amusement park being constructed. It was like $400 million. And then there's an already existing water park that is getting a huge upgrade. It was bought out by another company, and they're upgrading it to have really huge slides. We saw that construction. And just on the other side of the highway, there'd been some kind of project going on where they've blown out all the rocks and all of the dirt. It's all cleared out now. So something's about to be built there. And it's just, and the traffic too. Oh my gosh, there's so much traffic. It's unbelievable. I've never seen it. Steven Sistrunk paying down the box topper. Oh yeah. All right, let's go do that. Mr. Steven. There's this huge chunk of giant condos up now. There's like 12 of them, these big buildings, all rooms. And that's brand new. That didn't exist when we first moved out here. So they just built a ton of condos for people for more affordable living. And there's just more and more of that everywhere we go. Let's say 460. There it is. 460 remains. I think I mentioned over here the other day that they announced a big housing project out here in Lake of the Ozarks. But this is a fun subject. I started researching Wyoming again because I was researching best mountains in America. And Wyoming actually has some of the best mountains in all of America. And I was like, well, where are they? I didn't see them in Cheyenne. They're in some area called Jackson, which I guess is just south of Yellowstone Park. And I didn't know this, but those houses are some of the most expensive houses in all of America. And in fact, Jackson, Wyoming is the second most expensive town in America. The cheapest house starts at $1 million, and the regular price of homes are like $10 million. I was like, what? So I had no clue about that. And it made me a little bit jealous. I also kind of felt bad for Wyomingans. I don't know what they call themselves, Wyomingans. But when you look at the political map, all of Wyoming's a red state. except for that area with the multimillionaires, the multimillionaires. So they kind of moved in and took the land away. But yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, so a nice place was found. I guess if you already lived there before all that changed, you just became a multimillionaire yourself just by holding on to your chunk of land. So some people made bank by living in Wyoming at the right time. Makes you wonder, what's the next place where you need to be holding on to land or real estate before it does the same thing? You know, if AI could point to a place on the map in America, what's going to do that next? I would just go run off and buy a house there as soon as possible. You just don't know. You don't know what's going to do it next. When I look out of my window and I see the beautiful Lake of the Ozarks, I go, this is not bad. This is a beautiful place here in Missouri, and it probably experienced consistent growth as a result. But I don't know if it would be the top place in America. So that's what I think about when I'm sleeping. Oops. I bumped my wire. Are we still here? Yep. Okay. You know, I like it better with the sticker. All right. Jackson Hole is nice. AZS, the best mountains. I love stinky tofu. She gonna get some moldy tofu, guys. We are. All right. That's a $33.10. How can that be so cheap? I'll tell you why it's so cheap. Nobody loves the middle child. Oh, no, it's terrible. All right. And with that, the queue is empty. We have nobody in the queue. If you are a watcher and you enjoy our show tonight and you want to see more cards opened, send an order in. We have everything you need in the description of the live stream. Notice we have added Heatwave Arena to the menu now as a pre-sale box break with the 1 in 8 odds, a $20 buy-in. So it's only $20. And you could have a pre-sale box break queued up for when the product actually arrives over here. Meaning, if you buy a $20 spot over here and you get pulled for $20, you'll have a box of Heatwave Arena. And it'll arrive probably Thursday or Friday, and then we'll be opening up your box. It'll be very nice. It's a way to spend money toward Heatwave Arena if you'd like to do that now rather than when it actually arrives. That's why we do that. I could just spend tonight pricing up slabs for sure. How many spots left in the Roaring Skies break? Yeah, I'd love to see that one in too, actually. So that one was getting pretty close, isn't it? Here it is. $48 a spot. The XY era product is really not so bad. Let's put that on the... Watch this. We'll say XY. So XY is really prominent right now because the new Pokemon game seems to be bringing back Mega Evolutions from the XY era. And there is I believe there is an upcoming sort of like, what would you call it? Maybe like a throwback, retro. It looks like they're going to be bringing back some XY era style cards in an upcoming card set after Scarlet Violet era officially ends. What's the last Scarlet Violet era set? Is it this one? The Destined Rivals? That might be the last Scarlet Violet set. Because I think they're coming up with like a black and white era box set after that, right? Is that right? So, we're going to be getting something that looks like XY era too, because I've seen some early images of it, and this is going to make the older XY era stuff way more relevant. Way more relevant. Tell my wife, Keone, I love her. She's hard-headed. She got a hard head? That's great for, she going to use the move Headbutt. Headbutt's really powerful. It might cause you to flinch. It's a whole era. I think that's what the trademark says. Yeah, so we might be getting a number of XY sets soon, like new ones, like 2025. And that's very exciting for anyone who has a lot of the now 10-year-old XY era cards. That's 10 years old. Roaring Skies is. That's pretty old. So here's a chance to get an XY era box break opening, and it probably just goes up from here. It probably does. It's doing exactly what Black and White did, by the way. Black and White was kind of at this price around the time I got into it, not into it, but into Pokemon back in 2019. And then we watched Black and White booster boxes go up from like $1,000, $2,000 slowly to about $5,000. So X and Y is doing that right now. It's probably going to be accelerated by upcoming XY new box designs. Next up, we have an order from Mr. Toby. 5 EV Heroes. Oh, Toby. Where would we be without you, Toby? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. I feel Celebrations is underrated. I like it. I like it. There's a lot of stuff, man. Crown Zenith is pretty cool, too. Now that some time has passed, Crown Zenith is just full of alt arts. We have some Crown Zenith in the menu. If you guys want to try that, I got a lot of it now. But, you know, when you look at that set is full of alt arts. If I buy a whole box of Aether Drift, do I get the box topper? You sure do. The box topper is yours. They're cold. Hollow. How much is an ETB of Celebrations? I don't have any ETBs. So I have loose packs, but I don't have any ETBs. Also, I don't think it's on the menu. I think I removed it from the menu the other day. Oops. There. All right. Before I'm willing to put new sets back on the menu, or old sets back on the menu, I have to secure some kind of supply of them beyond what I'm already sitting on top of. Here it is, Toby. Well, Toby, you should be in the teal box. Travis, Toby. All right, Toby. Very good. Oh, wait, I mixed it up with Generations. That's what I want. Some of the 20th anniversary Generations that says is going to be, yeah, it's pretty good. I got a little bit of that. Not a lot, but I have a little bit of that. I thought it was already kind of expensive when I ran into it. Oops. All right, with that, we are all out of orders again. Nobody in the queue, slow night. I'm declaring tonight a slow night right now. We're only 46 minutes in, but it's already 2:21 a.m. in the morning. It's my own fault. I started very late. Here is 2 new Y sets on the menu. We've got Oshinoko 2, and this is very interesting. This is Sneaker Bunko Volume 2. We have got like 19 cases of this. 19 cases. Tons of it. Pokemon Battle Partners, which is not $5, actually $4. Used to be $5. It actually went down by $1. I'll just re-sticker this now. Okay. All right. We've got EB2, OP11. There's really awesome hobby box packs from the Halo Upper Deck set. And Topps Finest X-Men. This comes from a case. I bought a sealed case of this stuff, so we got plenty of it. All right. So that's what we have. These are the latest new sets. But we also have a box break running for a pre-sale box break is running for Heatwave. $20 to get into the pre-sale box break. There you have it. Let's go ahead and rotate these again. Yeah, if it's a real slow night, what I can do is just kind of work on the slabs a little bit. Maybe try to get some booster pack breaks going. Here's a nice Kingdra. Look at that Kingdra, man. I think that's really a card to purchase and hold because the artwork is outstanding. And when the artwork is this good, $189 is just too cheap because that price can go up. A lot of people can afford $189. Noctowl, one of my favorite artworks from this time period, from the Scarlet Violet era. So I like both of these, actually. These are really good. We got Noctowl Pokemon Center, and we got this Kingdra special illustration. They're both really nice. All right. We've got Jigglypuff from the Six of Clubs red deck. One eyeball is bigger than the other eyeball. It's like a girl with uneven boobs. There we are. Very nice. Staring into my soul. Jigglypuff staring into my soul. How much is the stamped version of Kingdra? Stamped version of Kingdra? What is he done? There's a stamped version of this? I didn't know there was a stamped version of that. Who just got some cash back? You did. Really? I got cash back, guys. We went to Target today. Bought a fruit stand. I guess that almost perfectly explains the kind of thing you do at Target. We bought a fruit stand. We got a cookie jar and put some candy in it. What a day. We got a new pillow. Yep. I had a pretty exciting Saturday. I had a very exciting Saturday. We had a little, I know something we did. I had a debate in the politics channel. God, dude. I get way too wrapped up in the verbiage of a conversation, of a debate. I realize I think I'm some sort of like linguistical kind of person where I could just talk too much. And I really get wrapped up into ideas very easily. Did you guys see this earlier? Check this out. Did you guys see this? I managed to snatch this for about $1,000. I got a nice price on this, and I'm going to try and have PSA encapsulated if I can. I'd like PSA to grade it. Super cool, man. I love it. If I can get these encapsulated as individual sheets, I'll have the coolest Koro Tora Karuta collection ever. Very exciting Saturday. Ah, yes. Very exciting, yes. So let's reach into this magical box and see what we pull out. You guys ready? Here goes. Lugia Rises. Thwomp. Nagato. So I don't know how I got this, but it says 3-5. So I must have got this from somebody. Yep, just a signature. It's actually from Sneaker Bunko Volume 1. Yeah. It looks like I was going to sell this on eBay. But I guess I'll sell it here. I think I changed my mind and just said price it back up. Somebody might buy it. All right, let's get these sleeves. So the Iron Golem is going to be $60 still. He doesn't change. Iron Golem. Tell me about your weekend, everybody. I want to know how your day went. Why don't you guys share your thoughts and feelings in the live chat? I want to hear about how your weekend went. Any interesting news that you guys had, or anything you guys want to talk about, because that's what makes hanging out here fun sometimes. It's just the conversations. We could talk about anything you want. We could talk about Pokemon cards. I'm especially good at talking about Pokemon cards. We are? All right. Good. Nagato, Memory of Meeting. Wow. I don't really know what this is worth. I think I remember why I never priced this. The problem with this card, see, I don't want it. I don't really collect the girl cards. This looks like it would easily cross. It's supposed to. It says Gem Mint 10 on it. But maybe I would just sell as is. I'm not really supposed to sell my own slabs. I don't mind selling them when they're real cheap, but this one's going to be expensive. That's the problem one. Bought another potentially shadowless deck. I'm 0-4. Oh, that's the base set, right? Base set deck. I've heard about that. All right, let's see what this is. PSA 10 Nagato sneaker. Okay, so according to this, $250 on this card. Actually, it's more like $270. We'll do $250. I don't know. It's kind of weird selling a card at a higher price when it's the TCC card, but I got to do something with it. I could cross-grade it first if you guys think that's a better move. But then again, there might be somebody who wants to collect it in the TCC holder. Here's the Thwomp. What did I get this for? Master D. Bader. I get really wrapped up in the ideas, you know. I really like it. I really like talking philosophy. Really into that philosophy. Here it is. All right. Just got off working 16 hours. I live in California. Rent is $2,000 for one bedroom. Oof, dude. That's like the size of one of my mortgages, except I get to keep some of it. Not all of it, but some of it. All right. You're just paying someone else's mortgage. That sucks. Okay, so I just don't see one of these for sale. Let's just try typing this in. Let's try typing in Mario. Can't find him. All right, so what did I buy this guy for? I happen to be a fan of these Mario cards. All right, I've got a price for him. Where are my stickers? Got these stickers. I don't like these. Yeah, those are dry. If Moon Brown reaches 4K, I'll blast off my ball sack. Who wins? Who wins if you do that? I don't understand the point of it. You'll just be shocked, huh? I should sell 1/3 of my collection just to chase Mario Pikachu 10. I wouldn't do that. I don't even like that card. Oh, that looks terrible. Let's try that again. There we go. What's the best Pokemon they've released during Scarlet Violet? Are you asking me which of the new Pokemon designs is best? None of them. All right, let's see. All right. Lugia rises. I'll tell you something that was rising. Lugia rinses the dishes. Not a lot of Lugia cards out there. Lugia tops, maybe? Let's try Lugia tops. All right, so I get to pick my own price on this. Lugia Rises is one of the finest cards in the movie 2000 collection. This is one of the best ones. And it's just going to be pretty expensive as a result. Other Lugia cards in this set are similarly priced. Really expensive. All right. You won't get a lot of chances to buy that. There's not one for sale on eBay, and that's not an accident. It's an extremely rare card. Chris Abruzzo, Rocket Pack Break. That's it. The Rocket Pack Break is completed, everybody. Completed. Setting this down here. So some fresh cards priced on the table that you might be interested in. And the Rocket Break is done. The Mimbreon has one of the best arts and is popular Pokemon. The thing will just keep moving up in price. Maybe, maybe not. You never know. All right. Oops. That's finally ripping. Okay, Chris. Jump back there. So, Chris, you could buy Logan Paul's Pikachu Illustrator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The one that shouldn't even be a 10, right? God, dude, that's such a sad situation. PSA must have handed out a stupid 10, and that's such a mistake. All right, we got the 10 people. Let's show off the names. Okay, now everyone knows. Magikarp could hit 2K. Yeah, that Magikarp could definitely hit 2K, man. He's like impossible to pull. All right. I like Lechonk, to be honest, and Pecharunt. Those are great, cute Pokemon. I don't usually play Pokemon for the cute ones. I'm not a cute Pokemon guy. I like the tough Pokemon. Oops. They added, like, Baxcalibur to Scarlet Violet. I thought it was really boring. Yeah, I was not hyped for Baxcalibur. All right, give me a number. The number that you guys give me is really the most meaningful part of the shuffle because it decides who's going to pull that holo. Brandon says 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Good luck. Ooh, smash that like button for me, guys, for the Team Rocket Booster Pack break. Take a second and smash that like button. No, but look at that, dude. No way, man. $3.99. We're solid for $39 a spot now. So from $3.99 to $400. Wow. A 100 times increase in price. Took 25 years, but it went up in price times 100. I gotta sneeze. Oh, man. All this allergy medication, and they still can't stop the allergies. It's awful. Oh, man. Karis was sneezing all day today, too. Oh, my God. It's been like this for like the whole week. It's so awful. I can't believe how awful it is. It's like I haven't been able to live for a week. I think I'd rather just have a cold or something. The allergies are such a nuisance. I feel like I'm trying to throw something up, but with my nose. Are kitties gone? No, we still got the kitties. It's just allergy season. I think it's because we live next to the state park. I think that's what's doing it. How's the smoke situation? We got a big thunderstorm that rained and put out all the wildfires. We actually did have wildfires on the other side of the lake from us that were in the Hahatonka area. And there were a bunch of firefighters fighting those fires. And some people lost their homes. All right, here goes. I have a runny nose now, guys. I should just go blow my nose right now. There you go. So much dust and smoke. Ooh, reformed Grimer. He's no longer naughty. That's because he already looked up the dress and he didn't see a girl part. He saw a boy part. Put this over here and he's like, oh my God. All right. Put this over here. Freaking Grimer, dude. He is just sewage after all. I guess you can't expect too much from him. All right, here's Zach. It sucks my eyes. It feels like sandpaper all week. It feels like pepper air. It's just being blown into your eyes. Spicy pepper air. Okay. Ooh, wow. Look at that rocket Magikarp. They'll never have art like this again. I don't know what it is about this art. It just makes me feel so good. I like it so much. It's fun, you know, like, it's a very different way to enjoy art, to have these little cards, rather than like one old painting from like some Renaissance time period artist. Here we are. Now you get to open a little silver packet, and it comes with these artworks that you see them over and over again, and then you look at them for like their quality. Zach pulling a second uncommon. Not bad, Zach. How about Dark Charmeleon? Oh, Dark Kadabra. That's still good. Dark Kadabra, everybody. Is the rare second from the back? It should be 4 in. I think it's 4 from the back. Isn't it? It's 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one is the rare. Good job, Zach. You got Magikarp. You got Kadabra. That's not bad. No Charmeleon, though. Yolan. Okay, Yolan. That's the rare. It looks like a non-holo. Boss's Way. All right. Well, if you're going to have a trainer card, might as well have it be Mr. Giovanni. He's featured prominently on the cover of the new Destined Rivals booster pack. So he becomes a trainer. I guess he's a gym leader who's still very relevant and not a bad trainer card to have. Now, Travis Nova. Is he here tonight? I think he is. Didn't I see him earlier? Yeah, there he is. Travis Nova picking up the rare. Okay. Keep that pointed away from the reflection on the thing there. We don't want to reveal it. Okay, now I suspect this is non-holo. It's just too flat. But we won't truly know till we flip it around. My nose is so stuffy. Elizabeth. So, Elizabeth, you're looking for a couple things. Squirtle, Charmander, and Eevee. Those are all really good. Slowpoke's not bad. Dratini's not bad. So there's some commons that are pretty good in this set. Yours is real clean. Machop. Oh, that's the guy who chops you. All right. That's just the one I wanted. Why would I have... What is going on here? Why would I have wanted anything other than that? Elizabeth Reigns. Here we are. Too many bags, man. Yes, thank you for the number, Brandon. All right. Isn't that cool? So what we're hosting here, if you're watching this and you've never participated in one of these booster pack breaks, this is a very special thing that you have to have a host offer for you. And so this is a very cool thing. You can't buy this at Walmart. This doesn't exist at Walmart. You can't buy this on eBay. You can buy a booster pack of the whole thing on eBay, but you can't be in a break. So breaks are very fun. They allow you to have sort of like a snack-sized version of the same product. Here's Jack Rapini picking up Slowpoke. All right, Jack, that's pretty good. So, Brandon giving out people's fates. Here's Jack Rapini picking up a Rocket Slowpoke. I want to play a game. You lose. That was cool. The very first Saw movie, by the way, was so creative and good. Really well written. The rest were just meh. Okay, I never saw the latest one. Oh, one of the best cards right here. That is Rocket's Psyduck with a little rocket there. Okay. First Saw is the best. It just is. It's like really, really good. So clever. I won't even spoil it for you guys. It's too good. I don't want to spoil it if you've never watched it. I used to watch all the scary movies. I loved scary movies. Like Gabe from The Office. It's so creepy. But Karis does not like scary movies. So I do not watch them anymore. I haven't watched a scary movie in years. Miss it. She does not miss it. Or maybe she'd like it now. Oh, there was a Charmander here. Look at that. Nice Charmander. Really a solid card. It might be $100 as a 10, Jacob. There it is. Not bad. Jacob Dogenbaugh. Where are we going to find you, though? Where you at? Here's a Jacob Music. You weren't in here. Well, shucks. Hostel's pretty brutal. Oh, my God. Hostel's gross, dude. People still talk about that one, you know? It makes you think they must not be inventing a lot of great scary movies if you still go back to a couple old scary ones. Probably hard to invent like a new genre or like a new idea. Okay. Maybe all of the talent, they don't like to work on scary movies. It's sort of a creepy thing to be working on. New bag? I think it's new bag time for Jacob. So let's grab him a top loader for this Charmander. Jacob Dogenbaugh. That's right, Dogenbaugh. I forgot which Saw movie it was, but in the very beginning of the movie, Jigsaw goes, "Hello, Troy, I want to play a game." I almost pooped my pants. That's funny. I want to play a game. All right. The Dagobah system. Yeah. Look at that. Probably takes a while to sign one of those. Well, this is a best outcome for you. Sometimes this little Charmander can be more valuable than even the rare card. Let's say the Charmander grades 10 and the rare card's just a trainer that grades 9. Well, you got the more valuable card. All right, what we got? Chris Abruzzo. Mr. Chris. He pulls. Abra. Very nice. The OG Child's Play got me as a kid. Come on, Edie, want to play? That is Chucky the Doll, right? And I watched that a little bit later. I was still living at home, so I was younger than 17. Must have been like 15 or something. And I saw that in a hotel room. I always thought that Child's Play was going to be scary. But then I finally watched it, and I was like, this is stupid, bro. It's like one of those scary movies that almost isn't scary at all. Like, it's just, some about it's just lacking. Here's Rigoberto Gil. If we're talking scary movies, my number one favorite scary movie that scared the pants off of me, it left me feeling very, very shaken, very disturbed. Ironic, it was Paranormal Activity, of all things. Some about the buildup just works really well. And that's not saying much. I don't get that scared is the thing. That's why I like the scary movies. They don't generally scare me. But I could feel it. I could be like, oh, yeah, this is spicy. And I never forgot this. At the very end of the movie, the girlfriend I was with at the time, she was crying at the end of the movie. She was crying because it was too scary for her. I was like, well, this is amazing. She starts crying. All right, and Devin A. Anyways, we're not together anymore. Oh yeah, picking up the naughty grimer. Devin A. Mr. Devin. Yeah, the first one was scary. Hereditary is scary. Hereditary just kind of steals from several already successful franchises, so it doesn't innovate that much. Notably, it steals from Rosemary's Baby. And yeah, it's got a couple elements from all kinds of different successful scary movie franchises. The ending with the well, I don't want to give it away though. Yeah, I don't want to give too much of it away if you ever go watch it. If you haven't watched it, go watch it for Halloween, okay, guys? It's great scary movie. It's gruesome. It's more gruesome than Rosemary's Baby. So it takes Rosemary's Baby and it does the one thing Rosemary's Baby didn't really do, and that is it put like gore and, you know, creepy ghoulies on screen. So that's where it differentiates itself. Okay, Travis, it could be Hollow. We don't know. Could be Charizard, by the way. Dark Vileplume, and it is non-hollow. I detected it was non-hollow. I could tell no curve. When it's holographic, it always has a curve to it. Not always, but most of the time it has a curve. All right. Yeah, Hereditary was like technically skilled, but not innovative. Pretty neat. Look at that, guys. What do you guys want next? Is Hathim here? We're going to pull out the vintage packs. He wanted to take a look at them. Babadook is good. Babadook is interesting. Babadook. So the Babadook wasn't real, right? And the mom was just choking the boy. Is that what it was? I can't remember. I don't remember how I think the Babadook kind of alludes to the struggle of being a single mother and how you want to kind of like kill your kid sometimes or something like that. But I don't remember much about Babadook. I think Babadook leaves you questioning if the Babadook was ever real. Phantom Forces next. Did you like Tales from the Crypt? Yes, we watched that on the TV as kids. You know, the tube TV. And, yep, I'm old enough to remember Tales of the Crypt. It wasn't that scary, to be honest. It just never was. But, you know, the guy who the crypt keeper popping out, that was very iconic. Hereditary scared the poo out of me back then. I had to drive with the light on because that little headless girl clicked her tongue, scared me. I found 3 packs worth of Pokies at the laundromat. Tammy's fast. Let's see. I've designated pillow at my bestie's house when we watch scary movies. You have a designated pillow. It's tiny and has the thing frill around it, so I can cower and watch the frilly part. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Tales from the Crypt was great. That's funny. Unsolved Mysteries was scary for me as a kid. It has Unsolved Mysteries has a sort of eerie feeling. Not quite scary, more like unsettling. You know what I mean? But then some of the stories aren't very good. Yeah, I don't care. The Grudge creeped me out as a kid. That was my very first true horror movie. I think I watched it. I can't remember when I watched it. I must have been like 13. And it really took me for a ride. It's like riding your first roller coaster. And everywhere I looked, I could see the little blue boy poking from behind the corner around me. And I loved it. That was the night I discovered I really enjoyed scary movies. And I only got to go because my sisters were old enough to drive. I had 2 older sisters, and they went, and my parents were like, okay, you can go. So, you know, they were Christian parents, but they allowed it anyways. They're like, yeah, you can do it. A lot of fun. The only way to watch scary movies when you're in my family was to see it at the movie theater, because you can't play that at home. There's too many kids at home that would mess them up. All right. So we got a total of 3 boxes of booster packs. We got a lot of booster packs. The unsettling part was the music. It terrified me. They remade Unsolved Mysteries for Netflix, didn't they? Okay. Here we are. So the question is, what do we have to offer? Here is some Gym 2. That's got Giovanni on the pack, just like Destined Rivals. Okay. Some Rocket. Might be some Rocket Gold in there. Some more Rocket. So yeah, first edition, and we've got Unlimited Rocket. Obviously, Unlimited Rocket's way cheaper. Some more Rocket. Some Japanese Rocket. There's a lot of Japanese Rocket back there. Guess I can slide this back there with it. We need an Elite one as well, I know. So here's some Japanese Rockets. Some Unlimited Rockets. Lots of Unlimited, actually. Okay. Here are some sleeved Rockets. For some reason, they're sleeved. I don't know why. But those are pretty cool. What's important about these packs in front of you is that Team Rocket's an option. You guys just have to express interest in it. Okay, so lots of Rocket. If we ran Unlimited Rocket again, it could be really expensive. If we run First Edition Rocket, that's guaranteed really expensive. All right. Oh, here is a Rocket. Okay. So this needs to go back here, like this. So that's combined now. So many scary movies to try and think of. Yeah. All right. So I guess we have these black and white packs now. I don't know what to think about those. Power Keepers, Jungle. Oh, another Rocket. And another Rocket. I don't know. I had so many Rockets hanging around. Come on, dude. Oh, it doesn't fit. Well, let's take it out. Do you have anything from black and white era? It's funny you should say that, because there's some black and white era. Oh, this is first edition. I'll put it over here. Which one wasn't fitting? Was it this one? Yeah, this is the one that's not fitting. Okay. That's a lot of Rocket. Rocket fan over here. So let's take a quick look. Crystal Guardians, another Rocket. How much Rocket did I order? So we got these in a trade from Silver Umbreon as well. This is real nice. Again, this is Gym Challenge. I'm showing off all my vintage packs, by the way. So this is a good time. If you're a Hathim, this is a good time to be watching. I don't think he's here. Okay, some Japanese packs. The Japanese packs are good because you always get a holographic card out of those. A couple more Power Keepers. Okay, cool stuff. The ring when she came crawling out the TV. I'm scared. Oh no. Only Power Keepers. When Scarlet Violet wasn't doing very well, I was just kind of focused on making sure I collected lots of the vintage booster packs before they went up forever. And when Scarlet Violet started popping off, all of a sudden, I had to go, well, now I have to care about Scarlet Violet too. So, yep, pretty much all Pokemon's going up. Got any Dark Explorers or Plasma sets? I think I do. I think I stopped the sale of them. They used to be on the menu and I removed it. That appears to be some kind of base set booster. Wait, which is the front part of the box? This has got to be the front. So these are just in backwards or something. All right. More Rocket. Sandstorm, more Rocket. Crystal Guardians, Delta Species. These prices are not up to date, so don't try to buy any of this. This is an English Ruby Sapphire pack. Holland Phantoms, EX Sandstorm, base set. This Dusclops, Call of Legends. We hosted Call of Legends, and that ended pretty fast. Another rocket? How much rocket do I have? I thought I moved all the rocket packs to the rocket box. That's pretty premium. Dragon Frontiers. Got some of these. I'm tempted to cut these out of the little holders now. I like those holders, but they kind of take up all the room. Don't forget to like the stream. It has to be either Power Keepers or Crystal Guardians, yeah? There's a little EX Hidden Legends. Some of these Neo packs. Wow. Love these. I got 5 of these. Dragon Frontiers, some more Jungle, some more these. Delta Species, Crystal Guardians. You guys are getting a rare peek at some of our vintage booster packs. Jesus Christ. Yeah, if you count these up, there's a lot more than 36 packs here. There might be 2 booster box worth of cards here. Hidden Legends, Crystal Guardians, Kala Legends. Some just loose hanging packs here. TCC Light Pack. We can open up a Light Pack, a base set for fun. Here's a first edition Gym Heroes. That's cool looking, isn't it? Base set 2. Too bad base set 2 sucks. I think it's good for probably grading the booster pack, though. That's one thing I would do with base set 2 is I'd grade the booster pack. I wouldn't open it, though. Instant loss of money. It's a trash set. All right. Neo. So Neo Discovery and Neo Revelation. That's good. Neo Genesis. That's good. Looks like it has a dirty stamp on it. Okay, some more of these. All right, so you guys saw what was there. What stood out to you? I want to hear it from the audience, from the customers. What stood out to you? What do you want that makes you go, I'll pay whatever you want for that? Let me warn you, there's a large price difference between sets. So sometimes you think, oh, I really want that set you showed off. And then you find out what the price on it is, $100 per card. And you go, oh, never mind. $100 per card is outrageous. So some sets are really affordable, like Jungle. Jungle's a great set. Japanese Jungle or English Jungle. It's fantastic. Japanese Jungle is one of the best. Lower price, chance for Snorlax, chance for Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon. Just really well priced. Then you want to open something like Japanese Neo 4, and it's sure, $100 a spot. You can have it. Look at that. Dragon Frontiers and Crystal Guardians, made my pee hard. So that is one of the most popularly demanded ones, and yet one of the most expensive ones. So you're just not going to like the price if I put up a price. Yeah, as Psycho Crusher says, Neo 4. People always want like the craziest packs. They never want the cheaper pack. And the problem is, like, you're signing up for like $100 a spot. Probably more than $100 a spot now. So let me look into it. Oh yeah, this has just gotten way worse. So every time I look at this, it's worse and it's worse. Let's see. So if we did Dragon Frontiers, I would be asking $132 per spot. $132 per spot. What's even the point at that point? $132, they don't sell for that much. That price is so made up. That price is so high, it makes no sense. Like, I think it's just at the point where you collect the booster pack. You don't open it. What you should be doing is you should just go buy the cards from the set, like PSA 10. Neo 4 is Neo Destiny, right? That's right. Let's take a quick look into Neo 4. That one tends to be outrageously priced as well. There's absolutely no point opening it up. Many of the slabs that come out of that set sell for a pittance. Oh yeah, you don't want to open that. It just makes no sense. So there's 10 cards in that one. We would be looking at $140 per spot on Japanese Neo 4. You don't want to do that. There's no point. You're not going to make your money on Neo 4. Let's do Neo 4. There's just no point. You could open it, but you will just lose all your money. Like, let me host a break on a Neo 4 PSA 10 instead. That's way smarter. It's at a price point where it makes no sense to open them. So those two, everyone asks for those two because they think it's the coolest ones. But it's the stupidest ones to open. It's the ones you're most likely going to lose all your money on. You could make money if you pulled Shining Charizard or Shining Tyranitar, which you won't, because they were even in a whole booster box of 60 of them. If I understood correctly, there was only like 2 per box, so your odds are astronomical. And it's kind of the same for Dragon Frontiers. With Dragon Frontiers, I believe it was a gold star every other box, right? So every 72 packs, 1 gold star. So you're just not going to pull Charizard out, but you could. It's not impossible, but it's just not going to happen. Jungle Pack, yep, Jungle Pack it is. What about Crystal Guardians? Crystal Guardians used to be a bit more affordable. Last time I had checked, it had really changed, but let's see if it got any cheaper, because I like that one a lot. That one has a Charizard reverse in it that's really good. All right, so that one might work out. Let's take a quick look at what that's going for these days. Oh, yeah, we might be able to do that one, actually. Crystal Guardians might be doable. It's still going to be outrageous. Okay. Give me a minute here. Oops, I did the wrong numbers. Hold on. I pushed times. So, Crystal Guardians is way more, like, possible to do. It'll be $68 per spot. $68 per spot. That's still a ton, dude. But that could be the Elite Booster Pack break if you guys want that. Cheap and affordable, right? Just looking around. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. All right, there it is. We've got it. Crystal Guardians incoming, everybody. Crystal Guardians is the next Elite Trainer break. We'll make Jungle the other one, okay? Top 2 cards in Frontiers are both over 1,500 raw, so it's intriguing. Well, yeah, because they're gold stars. But again, look up the gold star pull rate. The gold star pull rate is so abysmal. You're basically just throwing your money away. From a statistical point of view, it's not smart. We can create custom breaks that are more smart than that. All right, as for the jungle, you guys want a Japanese jungle or an unlimited jungle? Or first edition jungle? I like the Japanese jungle a lot because the unlimited jungle is like weighable. So I always question when I get like a unweighed jungle pack, I always go, is it really actually unweighed? Let's see. I like the long crimp ones because I suspect long crimp packs are much harder to weigh. Hollow Phantoms is fun. Let's see. It is fun opening up Jungle Unlimited, but I think we had a Jungle Vintage pack break. It took forever. Japanese Jungle. Japanese Jungle it is. Japanese Jungle is one of my favorites. One of my favorite affordable vintage breaks. Because you can pull Pikachu out, you can pull Eevee out, you can pull Cubone, you can pull Jigglypuff from the commons, and then from the rares, you got Snorlax, Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon. Very solid. Very solid. And so much more affordable. So the affordability is a big part of it. I don't know why it's so much more affordable, but it just is. Maybe there was a lot more of it made. All right, so give me a moment. So, Jungle will be $33 per spot. We'll make it $32 a spot, I think. Help poor Mr. What? All right, and there we have it. So the decisions have been made. I know. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. If you placed an order, this always takes a little while setting these up. Let's see which of these we're going to open real fast. So there's a Blaziken artwork. Might hold on to the prettier artwork. Just because if we're going to destroy one of these, might as well just... Oh, look at this. Did you guys see this? Did I show this off? Where'd he go? Oh, yeah, look at this. Whew! Team Rocket Returns. What if we did a break on Team Rocket Returns? That would be really stupid. Hold on, let me see that. I'm curious what that is. Rocket Returns booster. Has that reached 1,000 yet? It's got to have. Oh, it's frozen. That's stupid. God, I hate this app, dude. eBay app is so broken. Okay. All right, we're trying again. So, let's see. Oh, yeah, the cheapest one is officially one. Oh, that's Portuguese. That's Portuguese. Here's one being sold in Italy. No one trusts that. So the cheapest one is $13.50. It's a folded over booster. Wow. That's so crazy, man. That's crazy. $13.50 folded over Gyarados from Team Rocket Returns. I don't even know. That's wild. Okay. I don't even know. How do you accept that, you know? All right, what do we got? We got a Charizard artwork, a Delcatty artwork. Let's pick the uglier artwork just because we're going to be destroying it. That's got like a little hair on it. God, I hope that's my hair. Let's see. I say we do the Delcatty. My wife likes Blaziken, so... My wife. Also, a recent sale as well. Any goofy goobers? I'm hodling. All right. Oh, and the jungle pack has to be selected. We had plenty of jungle, so let me just look for one of those. The jungle pack going is, in my opinion, a smart move. Jungle pack's a good move. All right. There we have it. Also, what do we do with this guy? Oh, I don't have this guy in a regular sleeve. Thank you, everyone. I bet we could hit 100 likes tonight. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. We got our breaks ready now. Let me put these away. We got a lot of product here. How much you think those 3 boxes were? The 3 boxes of booster packs I just showed off, like that one. Feels like it's about 2 to 3 booster boxes of Pokemon cards if you were going 36 packs at a time. It's got to be a lot of money in there. All right, but those are just waiting. Good to see some of it went up. You know, the Rocket Returns pack went up. I think I bought that Rocket Returns pack for like $700. What hair? There we go. What did I say on this? 68? Or did I say 6? I said 68. That's right. There we go. Putting that there. Very good. Did I wake up the war? We bombing. What, the Houthis? There you go. So it is going to be 68. But here's an interesting fact. There's actually fewer spots in here. So that actually increases your odds of getting the holo. What's very cool about Crystal Guardians, besides the fact that his price seems a little more agreeable for some reason, I don't know why that is. This set has that extremely expensive Crystal Guardians Reverse Charizard in it. So every pack, heavy or light, has a chance for that Reverse Holo Charizard. Amazing. I love it. Big fan of that set. Doesn't matter if the pack is heavy or light. You could pull the Reverse Holo Crystal Guardians Charizard out. He's worth, I think, like $6,000. He's a $6,000 PSA 10. So I hope that we pull it. Hope that you guys pull it. Make some money. Okay. And then what I say with this, 32? I said we'd keep it at 32. Okay. What is this music I'm listening to? This is still Pokemon Sun and Moon end credits. Oh, those are terrible. All right, there we have it. Go bobbin'. 2 new breaks, ready to go. Vintage booster pack breaks. We'll put the jungle in the front this time. I don't know what'll be more popular. All right, cool. Let me close some of these tabs. Okay. Thank you, Chris Abruzzo, for finishing that break. We have an order from Ignacio. Ignacio, 5 Pokey Shuffles, chance for slab. All right, you ready, Mr. Ignacio? So, Pokey Shuffle, please kiss me. Oh, I don't think this is going to happen. I just don't think it's going to happen. Ready? So, we do this at the start. Take 3, send it to the back. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you pull some hollows, some lovely hollows. I think this is your first time order, right? So let's get this into a fresh bag for you. Oh, wow. Pop 17 Lugia. Yeah, I almost feel like that's underpriced. Do you think that's underpriced, the Lugia Rises? At 400, that actually seems underpriced. It's crazy. The world of Pokemon cards is like this. The value of money's like warped. Like it doesn't mean anything anymore. It's like a totally different place. Like if you went to the store, you could buy a lot of stuff for $400. With Pokemon, you can get like 1 card. Is Kyoto? Is Kyoto. All right. Sorry if I butchered that. I'm sorry. Okay. I already have a bag. What? Is it under the same name? I'm sorry. You must be somewhat new. Oh, you were here last month. Ah, my bad, dude. Well, you got a nice card out of there. My bad, dude. All right. So Mr. Night Owl is Ignacio, and we're combining those. Gonna have you keep those. Throw this empty baggie away. Good. Appreciate you coming back and placing an order tonight. If you can't find anything to buy for $400, yeah, the world of Pokemon, $400. Ah, that's a cheap slab. Yeah, a little Pokemon slab. Whoa. So it's weird when you go to the store and it's like there's all this stuff, you know. You're like, oh. Okay, and here's Alakazam. Mr. Omar is in. He wants 10 heat waves. Mr. Omar, I'll put you in the pre-sale list if you'd like, but that is a pre-sale item. Did you catch that? It should say it says pre-sale, right? Yeah, it says pre-sale. All right, I'm going to write you down for pre-sale. Mr. Omar, that was pre-sale. If you didn't mean to do that, we could get you store credit or something. But 10 packs. Heatwave. When does Journey Together come out? End of the month, I think. By the way, for those of you who are just joined in, we have Heatwave Arena pre-sale box break, 1 in 8 odds, $20. So for $20, not $40, for $20, you have a 1 in 8 odds for a whole box of Heatwave Arena. Jump in that if you just want to spend some money on Heatwave while we're waiting for it to arrive. I was told it's not shipping out to me until Monday, so it's not even on the way yet. Chris Abruzzo, Roaring Skies breaks. Good choice. Good choice. We like that. Chris Abruzzo's got spots 20 and 21. You can have 24 as well. Chris Abruzzo. So this is really cool. This is actually pretty close if you look at the list. It's getting down there. Look at that. Am I in there? Yeah, I have 3 packs myself. Now, hold up. 400 is not a cheap slab. It's not, and yet it is. You know, that's my point. It's like the sense of money is totally warped when you get to Pokemon cards. Because Pokemon cards reach these valuations that are just ridiculous. And yet, they really do sell. They really do sell. They go. They just poop, poop, poop. They're gone. So Pokemon's really wild. By the way, did you guys catch the new break? Dark Espeon. So this is one of the interesting things. I told you $140 a spot in the Neo 4 break. Well, this is a Neo 4 card, and the valuation here is actually cheaper than if you'd done that pack break. So you might as well just get a spot in the Dark Espeon and go straight to owning, a PSA 10 Dark Espeon. That's a better break than breaking that booster pack. The booster pack's outrageously overpriced, or the slabs are underpriced. It's one or the other. We have an order now. Mr. Omar, 5 Poke Shuffles, and can you keep the trainer cards from my previous order? Can you keep the trainer cards from my previous order? What does that mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Mr. Omar, could you explain that a little bit? The trainer cards. Dark, Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon from Rocket should have been hollow. I'm pissed. No, they're really cool, yeah. If you wrote a book on Pokemon, I'd buy it. Bro, that's crazy, because Karis was telling me earlier today that I need to write a book on maybe some methods for card collecting and for how to do better as a card collector and overall. But I just have a lot to say and a lot of experience as an individual. Think about it. The Moonbreon could be 3 months rent in a PSA 10. The one's in Heatwave, but didn't know it was a pre-sale. Yeah, so that's a pre-sale. And maybe you just remind me that when it comes out. Okay, the trainers, you mean like the non-hollow trainers. Yeah, I can do that for you. Just remind me that when it comes out, okay? So here is Mr. Omar. We are an audiobook. Yeah, I actually started writing that. Here's the problem. And I mentioned this to Karis too. It's like, I'm still in the middle of building my collection, and I'm still in the middle of running a shop. Might not be best to give away all of my, thoughts and methods and all that. 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. I mean, I could write something, but my most private information, I don't know if it's such a good idea to share all that. Grievard. Ooh, Dusclops. Ratu. Ceruledge. Ooh, Caterpie. All right, Mr. Omar, picking up those. Okay. All right. So Dusclops and Caterpie. It's like giving out the Coca-Cola secret formula. I don't know if it's so smart to do that. Maybe if I was all done collecting, all done running a shop, I don't know. All right. I don't think the book would have some kind of large commercial success. My suspicion is it would just kind of give my closest competitors good information about my thoughts and methods, and then, yeah, just make my life harder. Mister, I think you should write the book and include me as a source and credit me. I'll charge you nothing for it. That's it. I'm sorting my best friend, Chris Abruzzo, as my source. All right, Mr. Omar. Smartest friend and most passionate lover. Batui. All right. And Omar. Batui. Oops. Chris's BFF. Yeah. All right. There are no closest competitors. We are. Well, yeah. And then the other thing I think about is, well, somebody's going to write this book anyway, so maybe it should just be me. All right. Very nice. Okay. I think there's some really smart things to talk about. Caleb, 1 spot in the Crystal Guardians. You got it. Caleb Ibarra. Okay. Crystal Guardians, that's the elite booster pack. Here's the regular vintage booster pack. How about the elite booster pack? Where'd that go? Ah, the elite vintage booster pack. The more expensive one is always considered the elite one. Okay. All right. Very good. We have begun. So the Crystal Guardians booster pack break is now 1 out of 9 completed. And so that's how that works. Nice. So I think that's it. I think we're out of orders again. Slow Saturday, Sunday. Just a slow night. I've been watching for like 40 minutes and thought this was a pre-recorded stream the entire time. LMAO, thanks for being so chill and entertaining while I play back too. Nice, dude. The Melodic EX Raw from Surging Sparks is selling. Average sales now 140. I want to go to AlphaCon with you. Welcome, Alpha Males, to my Alpha Male podcast. Liver, it's what's best for you. Here's Zubat. Ooh, that's a Rocket Return Zubat. Gligar, he's kind of nice. At AlphaCon, we eat all of our food off of a cutting board. And that's how you know we're alpha males. Here's Professor Oak. Mister's coughing again. It wasn't the cat. Save the cats. Let's see. I'm not coughing the same way, though, actually. And we did a bunch of cleaning, and the cough did actually recede after we did a bunch of cleaning. Particularly, we cleaned the cat urine. Kind of want to get the Hello Kitty cards for my girlfriend. What's a good series to get? This series right here. Ho-ho. There it is. We have a couple of Hello Kitty cards if you're interested in those, by the way. Might be one that's cheaper for the occasional broke boyfriend. Let's see. My Melody. That one. This one. But it has two sides to it. Very cute. Ah, the Black Label Kuromi. This one says $76 on it. That's cool. The Cloud. This one again. This one again. Didn't you know eating eggs and steak and avocado off a cutting board is known to increase your testosterone levels 200% above baseline? Yeah, now I have an 8-inch dong, and she does what Daddy says. Here's Pom Pom Purin. Whoa. Okay. Here's the doggy. Oh. Here's My Melody. These are all Hello Kitties. Meow. Hello Kitty. Hello Doggy. I like the doggy one. Look, you flip it over, and you get the ball hole. Okay. Ooh. This one's $35. So there's a cheap one. It's because it's a 9.5. You can afford a 9.5. Hengyodon. That one's cute. Oh, man, that's the chase card right there, huh? That is a chase card for sure. Yeah, that's a nice set. But so there's a $35 card, and there's a $500 card. So depending on your level of broke boyfriend, you got to pick between some of these. Oh, that's very nice. This is a Kuromi SP. That's what that is. That's an SP. Here is my N-word homie, Choco Cat. Nobody buys him because he's black. Freaking racists, bro. So nobody buys him, and I know why. Not white enough. Hello Kitty's white. Choco Cat's not white. I see how it is. Racists. Now you guys are. Not me. I like Choco Cat. I'm just selling him. Wait. Black Yoshi's better. Yeah, Black Yoshi. All right. These are really the top Hello Kitty cards right here. Of what's left. Because some of it's actually sold down. But so you got a decent $35 card if you're looking for a cheap Hello Kitty experience. This is what your girlfriend wants, though. She wants the pristine 10. Now, if you're a hardcore Hello Kitty collector, it's these two right here, Black Label. But they're going to be like $500. And additionally, this is the actual SP, which is kind of like pulling a signature. There's like a limited number of one of these per case. I think it's like 3 per case or something like that. Oh, it's an SSP? Oh, damn, dude. There's one of these per case. One per case. And we've got it. So I don't know what to price this for. This might be very expensive, actually. I've never priced it. One SSP Hello Kitty. That's it. Mr. means it's SSP. That's correct. I didn't see that at first. That's got to be really expensive because it's not a bad character. Cool. That's expensive, says Six. It's got to be. It's got to be expensive. My bet, 5 bazillion. But you could have it for 5 bazillion and 10% off because I'm such a good friend of yours. I'll let her discover the top shelf stuff on her own dime. Damn. Damn, bro. That's not how you get the girlfriends, by the way. You want a girlfriend, you got to buy her Black Label. That's the actual trick. You go, don't worry about it, baby. I got you Black Label. And then she goes, oh, my man spends on me. Money is no object with this guy. She goes, I must be that valuable to him. That, or she calls you a simp or something like that. I don't know. And then she loses all respect. It's hard to say, actually. So, Black Label. Hello Kitty. This guy's a loser. Women are complicated. I don't think women always know what they want. All right, let's see. Sometimes they tell you that they want to be treated like equals and, hey, let's split the house chores. Sometimes other things happen that wouldn't be fitting to talk about here. So how about Weiss? Hello Kitty. Let's see. So we have a pristine on that guy. I don't think the pristine's going to be as valuable as a Black Label. I don't. I want to say like 300 for this one. That's what I want to say. I want to say 300 pristine Kuromi. I think these should just be like in the $500 range. Both of these. Lose situation. Six. Who you got sick? Was it Gordy? I don't know. Tossing this over here. All right. That Oak card is insane. He is. That is one of the easiest poker cards to sell. From the red deck, a little preferred over the other decks because it has a nice Charizard on the back. That's Professor Oak Joker card. $150. It's basically, it sells itself. I've sold so many of those, though. My regular audience that is watching that and sees it for sale, some of them already own them. So they're out of the customer pool. They're not going to buy them a second time because I've graded a couple of those. So, but yeah, that card sells itself. Every time I have one of those, it sells, and then you just don't see it on the table for a long time until like a new submission comes back in. You know, you see something like Rattata for sale. Nobody really buys the Rattata. So the Rattata hangs around for a long time. But the Professor Oak, he does not. Yeah, he's a quality one. You saw another quality card, the Scizor. Every time I've had the Poker Scissor, you know, just wait. Friday comes around, people get that paycheck, and then it's gone. The best ones are always the first ones to go. Look at that, man. That looks so good. Let's get some price tags on these. That's the first full art Professor Oak card. I guess that's true. Is that true? I think you'd have to be sure. Well, I mean, yeah, maybe. When did those Cardos cards come out? Because I know there's a lot of Professor Oak Cardos cards. But the Professor Oak card's very plain, very minimalistic, and it just shows the whole Professor Oak. So it looks really good. And that's one of the things that the poker cards in particular specialize in. And you guys know I love the poker cards. Just giving you a clear-cut, nice-looking card. Anyone who actually plays poker or some other card game, doesn't have to be poker, but poker is very well known still, they immediately appreciate that this is like the Joker card, and, you know, it's like the original TCG, you know what I mean? Before actual Magic the Gathering and all that came out, this is how you played cards. You had the Joker card. So it's pretty cool in my opinion. It's very... has a sort of snobby feeling to it to a certain degree. If you can see it that way. I see it that way. I like poker cards a lot. All right, so for the Sanrio character, one more look. Let's see. Scooby-Doo, Do 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 do. Do do. Scooby boo doo. All right. I am going to ask 300 on this one. Yep. Running lower on the Hello Kitty cards, I really am. Okay. And really, I'm just going to ask 500 on all three, or on both of these, because I just got so little left. I have one more Hello Kitty card. I was really thinking about keeping it, though. But I don't know. At the right price, I could sell it away. But look at this. I actually got this crazy black label on this double-sided Sanrio characters. Look at that. It's got all 5 of the characters on it. Wow. I'm just going to hold this. This is a bragging piece. Holographic on the back. Embossed on the front. Yeah, so I'm just going to hold on to that. That's my Hello Kitty card. Something tells me Hello Kitty card collectors are going to look at that and go, damn, bro. Give me some of that. I'm not totally close-minded to selling it because I'm not a Hello Kitty collector. So, you know, if it helps me buy the Pokemon card that I want, so be it. But it's got to be a real offer that makes me feel like it's probably worth it. That's, man, how many black labels of that are there going to be? First of all, you got to pull one, right? And there's so many of those embossed cards. They're called like BRs. The loot table is so large. You're just not running into it very often. But secondly, I think those are harder to get the black labels on. Because we got a number of black labels. And some of them are harder. We got plenty of these because these are smooth hollows. But these are the embossed cards. There was only one embossed card that got the black label. It was that one. So I think those are just much harder to get that perfect grade on. So I don't think you're going to run into many of those. All right, let's see. How much? I'll buy it for my own daughter. The one that I just showed off, or these up here? I honestly do not know. 3 Korean, 151. I'm open-minded to offers. I'll consider offers, but I can tell you I wouldn't sell it for 500 because that's just cash. You know, it's just cash. I really think that card's going to be very hard to replace ever. I don't think I could replace it for 500. All right, so here we are. Toby Walters. The one with the 5 characters. Yeah, that one's really good, dude. Might be like $1,000 or something. I'm not sure. You see, at $1,000, I don't even know if that's worth it, but it's like, it's got to be one of those like cards that, who knows how many of those will grade 10 in the lifetime of that card set. Could be like none others. It could be that one remains one of one, or maybe at best there's like, maybe like 4 or 5 of them. Who knows? I just don't think many of those will ever grade 10. It's a 2-sided card, and it managed to get the black label. All right, what are you sending to Beckett next? We already have a Beckett submission out. I sent a couple Pokemon cards. I sent a couple girl cards, and we're just waiting for those to come back. Beckett is slow as snails, just like PSA, so there will be a lag to that, but I think you're going to see me doing a lot more Beckett submissions over time. I just like Beckett for the black label, I really do. And think CGC made a horrible mistake getting rid of their perfect label. Here's Toby Walters. I'm surprised they haven't gone back and fixed that. I'm sure they don't just watch my show and go, oh, he's right. I'm sure they don't do that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Beckett made a big mistake getting rid of their perfect label. I don't have the same incentive to grade with them as I used to as a result of that. I liked that they got rid of their 9.5 gem mint. I actually don't like the 9.5s. 9.5 gem mint is kind of stupid. That's what BGS actually does. So grading with BGS isn't a perfect experience. It's this frustrating experience where your 9.5s, you're like, would these have been PSA 10s? So that's what you do. Although PSA is starting to grade so strict now that even that's starting to become questionable. Maybe PSA only hands out pristine 10s now, but they call it gem mint, but it's basically a pristine. Next up, we got Joseph Hernandez, Twilight Masquerade. You know, I don't feel like we've opened one of these in a while. Twilight Masquerade. Ooh. All right. Poor CGC. Yeah, what we got? Pinsir, Infernape. All right, tossing these over here. Very nice. All right, one boosty. It makes you feel better. 9.5, sell fine on eBay. Oh, you're saying the BGS 9.5 sell fine. Anything sells fine if you drop the price low enough, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if I got a PSA 10 rather than a Beckett 9.5, so you kind of rely on the pristines and the black label to make up for that difference. Do you believe pink marshmallow type Pokemon such as Jigglypuff and Screamtail will outperform the lesser Pokemons over the long term? Let's see. What do you mean outperform them price wise? No, I don't think Jigglypuff outperforms many Pokemon. Jigglypuff, I think, was liked more, but over time, I think there's just so many pink Pokemon to choose from. I feel like Jigglypuff has not been rising in price the way you see some other Pokemon cards rising. I have a cool PSA and CGC slabs. I don't have a cool Beckett slab, however, mister. Beckett slabs are neat. I like Beckett slabs. This one's real solid, you know. So this one's not that way overpriced black label price. I know Tammy's probably looking at this one, actually. I should have offered it to her earlier. So that's I got to know if that's even yeah, it's probably the correct price. 300 probably feels about right for that. That's the SSP. Yeah, I really like that card. Do you think Kuromi is actually more valuable than Hello Kitty? I know these are correct. These are going to, at $500, that feels correct. I almost wonder if that's correct. Do you guys feel that's the correct price for the SSP? I'll look this up real fast. Let's see. Oh, that might be the wrong price. Hold on. So I only looked for a graded version of that, and I didn't find one. But when you look, you run into an ungraded one for $250. So a premium over the raw of only $50. That doesn't make sense. But here's where it gets interesting. So it goes $250, and then it jumps all the way up to $445. I don't think that's the right price. I can't do that price. So that might not be the right price. That's confusing. Yeah, I think I better hold on to this for the moment. I think this was... I'll take it, 300. Haha. Yeah, I know. I think that's the wrong price. We are. $50 over the ungraded one. That's not enough of a premium, in my opinion, because you take so much of a risk buying the raw version versus the one that already has a pristine 10 label. The pristine 10 label is very valuable. It is. So for $50, I think most people would take that. All right, there's no orders in the queue. What about PWCC, which is owned by PSA? The PWCC vault, right? Are you asking me what I think of PWCC? They're okay, I guess. I mean, PWCC, a long time ago, did this really bad thing where they got kicked off of eBay and they were accused of shill bidding. The actual president of PWCC had done this thing where he got caught with an email telling somebody to bid up his card. So it was shill bidding. And this really destroyed their reputation. eBay kicked them off. Then he kind of says something like, well, this is good. This just accelerates our desire to host our own auction house on our own website. So for a while, there was like this, everyone talked about PWCC auctions. I just don't go there anymore. I mean, I went there. I bid like once or twice. I got my Jungle Box from there, and I don't feel it, man. I don't feel the pull to go there. Mr. Single-handedly bringing down PSA. Hip hip hooray! Now, what are you talking about? All right. With the rise of emo, honestly, rising in popularity for sure. Oh, Kuromi. You're saying Kuromi's rising versus the very basic looking Hello Kitty. It's funny. I see them side by side. And this actually looks really plain. And this looks a little more sharp, a little more like cheddar cheese, like vinaigrette. You know, there's a bit of a sharpness to it. There's a little purple, the wink, the naughty smile. But this is sort of just plain Jane butter and toast to me. You know what I mean? It's sort of like doesn't have the same spice, doesn't have the seasoning. So that's I just see them side by side and go, wait a second, Kuromi's not the more popular character now, is it? And but I wouldn't know that because I don't know a whole lot about Hello Kitty. It's my salesman gut, my instinct kind of kicking in, going, hold on, what do you know about this? House the Lion. It's empty, Hathim. By the way, Hathim, if you rewind, we showed off all the vintage booster packs. So now you can go back and look at all those vintage booster packs if you wish, okay? Yes, we showed them all off. And so now you can see what I had. A lot of the Sanrio characters outshine Hello Kitty, to me personally, at least. Oh, I see. So yeah, I've been aware of Hello Kitty for a long time. I think it's a great brand. And I just don't know much about what people really prefer to buy. But again, my gut was telling me it might not be the Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty might be like the base base character that everyone's already used to. And the fun part might be like picking some other character that's more sassy. All right. So we got Jigglypuff, Hitmonlee, Pidgeot, Venusaur, more like Venusaur, and Manectric. Manectric got a nice 10. That's good. Let's see. Why don't we... I'm going to put this Venusaur up into the Poke Shuffle. Okay. All right. He's a solid 9, very cheap. For the deck graded cards, do you have the Noctowl by chance? Deck graded cards? I don't know what you mean by that. Okay. And what do we have for the major pull in this box? Do we have a major pull? It looks like we do. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, so the box needs a $100 pull. These are both $100. I feel like Manectric's kind of like not as exciting as the Pidgeot. So I'm going to make the Pidgeot the chase. Looks like the Poke Shuffles was missing a $100 pull, so we need to have that in there to keep it enticing. It does, of course, have a $100 pull. That would be the 5 live customs. Wait, I didn't need to do this. Oh, I was doing that for this Pokemon. I'm so stupid. We are. And just a little tired is all. We'll do this as well. Yes, poker cards. I'm falling asleep. So there is a Noctowl, but I don't have one. But one day I could have one because I know how to get him and I know how to get him graded, but it would take a while for him to come back. I like Noctowl, by the way. He's a great Pokemon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. That's an exact 20 cards. So that's a big pull if you can get him out of the box, if you can wrestle him out of the box. Okay. He is in. Good. Jigglypuff can go in. We'll put Jigglypuff in for just 40, I suppose. 40 seems high. Let's put her in for 35. Oops. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Love Noctowl too. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good. I can see we have a small Hathim order. We're going to take care of that. So, click. Kind of a slow Saturday night. We've got to hit refresh. Click. So this is Hathim. 5 Korean Eevee heroes. Oh, okay. 5 Korean Eevee heroes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. Okay. Let's get this snipped. How about you guys? You guys falling asleep? All right. Shoop. Lovely. Marshadow. Here's a cold. Here's a Vaporeon. Here's a cold pack. And here's a cold pack. Very nice. Very good. I'm looking through all of my Pokemon cards. Does anyone know what the chase is in Breaking Bad? In Breaking Bad, it would be like a signature. So you would want to pull a signature card out, which would be really cool if we could watch that happen. Here we are. Okay. What is this music? Is that Sun and Moon? Brian Cranston Siggy. Yeah, maybe. Probably. Hathim says, 5 more Eevee heroes. Wow, the pickings are so easy, huh, Mr. Hathim? So easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. They basically said, give this guy Hathim to pull, didn't they? Imagine pulling the Skylar Siggy. Boo. I never watched Breaking Bad, so I don't know these characters. But, yeah, it's interesting. All right, what we got? Marshadow. Cool. Eldegoss. A cold one. And you did it! That's Gordy! All right. Should I grade the Slowpoke IR from Scarlet Violet Base? Grade it! All right, that's Mr. Hathim. Thank you, Hathim. All right. That's the chase. FML, says Hathim. Hey, that's foul language. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so Gym Challenge, English and Japanese. You're looking for Gym Challenge. I know the Japanese pack is quite expensive. I think the English ones we had were only unlimited. Are you asking that because you're interested in a trade in those? On those? Let's see. The first 3 episodes will get you hooked. I think we did watch the first episode and we definitely weren't hooked. Oh no, not the yawns. Remember the bathtub falling through the ceiling? Epic. Yeah, that's epic, bro. All right, so jump over here. Japanese. The Japanese is probably the more desirable one. Only seeing V2 prices listed. Sneaker Bunko price. So with the sneaker bunko, I don't have any of it for sale. I got to decide whether to get back on the menu. But Volume 2 is available. I saw a Missouri guy hit hard with the storms. Oh, yeah. We got 20-something people died. And we did, in fact, have wildfires. Remember the other day I was like, oh, yeah, wildfires. And I made a video and I showed all the smoke pouring through the woods. So that was real, man. And lucky for me, the wildfires did not affect me. But it was really close. It was actually pretty close. It was on the other side of the lake and it was heading toward us. But the rain got rid of it. And also the firefighters, good on them. All right, hold on. I find a price for that Gym Challenge Vintage. It's Anthony Zanardi. Hello, Anthony. How are you in this fine 3:50 a.m. in the morning night? That's pretty late. I'm about to get sleepy, bro. Oh, wow. Are Gym Challenge packs just, like, really expensive? What's going on with this? Ah, my eyes itchy. Oh, okay, hold on. So the Gym Challenge packs are a little trickier, you know, because the holographics on the front of the pack, and so the actual quality of the pack matters a lot more with these. And so if you're wanting a Gym Challenge Japanese pack, there is going to be a premium on it, a kind of tough premium, okay? Oh, my eyes so itchy. All right. So I'll let you know what that is in an email. All right. Click. All right. There you go. There you have it. Guess the Japanese pack's doing very well, actually. Oh. Damn it, I touched my eyes and now my eyes are itchy as hell, man. What do I buy, chat? What packs we want to see? Oh, that's a great question. All right, there we go. Hatham says 5 of the Korean 151s. Those are still pretty popular, aren't they? Korean 151. All right. Buy some Breaking Bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like this song that's playing right now. You haven't showed off the breaks in a while, says Cody Hodges. So we have a couple breaks. We got the XY Roaring Skies break. Heatwave Arena pre-sale box break, $20, 1 out of 8. We got a pre-sale, we got Fossil Sublist, we got the Fossil Box Break, the Mega Sublist. So there's those. Here's the Coin Break up to 3. The Crown Brion up to 9 out of 21. The new Dark Espeon. You guys voted on the Dark Espeon, but nobody jumped in. That's interesting. Here's the Mew Mega. It is. Maybe that's because you guys thought it was going to be like 1 in 9 or something. And Dark Artillery. Bryan Cranston autograph would be awesome. Malcolm in the Middle, my favorite comedy. All right. Didn't the mom just drive you nuts? Okay. All right. So here is Dragonite. Cool. Duo. Here's Wiggly Stiff. I'm ashamed of you all who voted and didn't buy in. That's what I'm saying, man. They voted on that one. Ooh, the Air Cup. They voted on that one. And then the Lord rebuked them. And there we have it. Soy sauce. I meet Malcolm. There we go. She never let the boys have any fun. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that's such an old comedy. I gotta rewatch it sometime. You're right over here. Ugh. Very good. Oops. Hold on. All right. Good. Let's get rotation. They're bringing it back. Malcolm. Not sure how I feel about that. Might be okay. With the original actors, or... Here's Squirtle. I feel like that might be awkward. I'm actually curious how they bring back King of the Hill, too. That was a great TV show. So funny. It had such a weird feel to it that I didn't appreciate as a kid, that I like as an adult so much more. And they're bringing that back still, I think. But the voice actor for Dale died, right? Was his name Dale? I don't even remember if his name was Dale, but he passed away, so they got to find somebody with a similar voice to try and play him. Boy, it's been a slow night tonight, guys. No orders in the queue. No orders in the queue. So, we need to start taking pictures of stuff and get rid of it, too, don't we? This is all really nice stuff, though. Let's take a picture of this. Mike Judge has worked on a lot of funny shows since then. He doesn't miss. He does pretty good, Mike Judge. Funny that he worked on Beavis and Butthead again. You never really expected that. Oh, wow. The All Slabs channel. Take a picture here. Okay. All right. Good. How about John Redcorn? Yeah. He's helping me with my headache. God, dude. I don't like how that ended, that storyline. I feel like that storyline kind of ended in a notably... the take on it makes me think like it's a bit more of a liberal take. And it's interesting because I feel like King of the Hill was fascinating in the way that it often characterized conservative-leaning sort of like characters. And yet they really didn't do too well with... I don't know, maybe there's just no way to delicately handle that particular subject. It was better as a sort of one-off joke that you just kept running. But they sort of dealt with that at some point, and it was just, I don't know, I just didn't like it. It was so unrealistic, and I don't feel like it ended well. Where it was like Dale thought that the kid was his or something, or maybe they alluded to, all right, Dale, yeah, this isn't your kid, and he just sort of embraced it. He's like, yeah, I love him. Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe was hilarious. Yeah, it was pretty good moments. Here's Shroomish. Jigglypuff, Electivire for 1,200, good. Pikachu Red, Lileep, lots of cards, man. We got a lot of cards. What about John Redcorn? Let's get another card up here. Chansey, cool. These are those Karuta cards, pretty neat. I would have liked to have gotten a pristine on them. I guess they just don't get pristines or something. We sent in a sealed box and not even one was pristine. All right, what's this? Oh, here's a PSA 8 Polyrath. Oh, I know what to work on right now. We got this slab to give away. Haha, from the Discord server. Charizard. All right, so we're heading over to the Discord server. We're going to finally give this away. What's that? So in our Discord server, we have the monthly giveaway. Here it is. All right. Excuse me. Accidentally sent a payment with no message. Meant to be 2 spots in the Umbreon. Perfect. All right, sounds good. That is a really good. That is a really good item. But so let me go ahead and lock up the giveaway channel now. We want it to be very private. We don't want anyone to be able to edit anything. Okay, so it should be private now. No one should be able to see it. And now this is just for free for you guys in that Discord server. So let's find out who pulled it. We just need a number generator here. Close that. Number generator. We're going to set between 1 and 100 because I think those are the rules. All right, so here goes. We've got 1, 1, 2, 3. Landing on 56. That's the winning number. Let's go see who actually got this. Yeah, somebody got it exactly. It was L. Billy. L. Billy pulled it exactly. Who's L. Billy? Do I know him? And let me just make sure L. Billy didn't guess twice. L. Billy. Nope, he only guessed one time. L. Billy got it. I'm going to go ahead and mention to him he got it. You got the free slab. There it is. And his real name... I still don't know his real name. Oh, it's William Ogilvy. All right, Mr. Ogilvy. Still got to write the date down. 3.25. Sometimes free cards get abandoned pretty hard. Okay, cool. So that was the giveaway. We need a new giveaway. What shall we give away for the next round? Could just give away this Chansey, to be honest. Seems pretty solid, doesn't it? Let's have the Chansey be the next giveaway card. I never win anything in life. Yeah? You Charlie Brown over here? Okay, so new giveaway channel. Let's take a picture in it. Okay, for the fresh giveaway channel. Click. So that's a $90 Karuta Chansey that you have a chance at for free, just for guessing a number between 1 and 100 in our Discord server. We have a giveaway channel. You head over there. You might not have access to it right away. You have to ask a moderator to give you access to it. That's how that works. That little extra layer of work just makes it so that it's not too easy to guess, or basically to create like spam accounts or something like that, right? So, but also it makes sure they're real, and you have to talk to a moderator in Discord. So it's a good place to touch base, I suppose. But yes, so the new giveaway is up. It is Chansey now. I'm putting this over here. The Charizard was handed out to William Ogilvy for free. Congratulations, William Ogilvy. What is this thing? Oh, crazy. All right. Are you still doing the review giveaway? Yeah, I need to do that. The only thing, there's nothing wrong with that. I just have been very busy. Jack Rupini. I guess it's like a little extra chore. I got to finish that up. You guys left some reviews at my request, and I handed those off to Mike's side so that he can see some thoughts on our monthly recaps. The biggest thing we took away from that, by the way, because there were various people who had opinions this way or that way. Some people loved it. Some people didn't love it as much. But the number one thing we noted was many of you guys mentioned that the monthly compilations are made out of content that you've already watched. You watched it live already, and then you watched the replay when it was featured in the shorts later. So there's no point for the monthly recap. The monthly recap is redundant. No, it's redundant content. So we're not going to be doing any more of those recaps. That's why I told Mike's I said, don't worry about it. We might do an annual recap, but no more monthly recaps. I told him it's redundant. Are you still doing the review giveaway? We already answered that. 1 and 2. So the first 2 spots in the beautiful dark Espeon are in. Okay. I'm going to jump over here to Mr. Chris Abruzzo. He says 2 Paldea evolved, 1 prismatic. We need a new ETB of prismatic. Do I have that open? Let me go get a new ETB of prismatic. Did you put Mike's side out of a job? No, he's still working. He's just not going to work on that, so it's not going to be a problem. He doesn't get paid like by the video. He is paid by the month. Did you see Trump invokes the Alien Deportation Act of 1798? He tried to. A federal judge blocked it. Here we are. All right. It's because he wants to be able to deport the Tren de Aragua or something like that. I think I said that right. He wants to be able to deport them really fast. He doesn't want to have to wait. That's what I heard. All right. Like the guys who are breaking into that Colorado condominium or apartment, whatever it was. Remember that when that was in the news? Oh, that was a crazy time period, man. I think a lot of people became Donald Trump voters that day when that news broke. It's like right here in America. I was like, what? All right. Oops. So one whole ETB. No, I'm kidding. There you go. Oh, one prismatic, two Paldea. Okay, two Paldeas. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it, man. My cat thinks it can open doors. What? All right, very nice. Snipping this. Snipping this. Very good. Oops. Oops. All right. Oops. Oh my God, I'm like dropping everything right now. Sticky fingers over here. What do we got? Dunsparce. That's Dunsparce, actually. And Artisan. And Crispin. We're getting crispy, baby. All right. Pretty rough round. You got Crispin and Hollows. It's almost like you bought a spot and a break. You have the world in your hands and you have Butterfingers. You got the whole world in your hands. Nah, it's all good. All right. Pokemon cards are strong, bro. All right. What other stuff was in the news? Was there any other interesting news? I heard that we're attacking the Houthis, right? They were Iran-backed Houthis who were attacking commercial ships in the Red Sea as a retaliation for the attack in Gaza, or whatever you want to call it, the pretty much war with Palestine. And then so Trump just attacked them, and the other one you heard about was Trump just killed the leader of ISIS, which that never actually makes me feel bad. That one makes me feel pretty good because they were always a pretty crazy group, weren't they? Hathim for Nikes. I don't know what they stand for now. I kind of just assume they stand for the same stuff. It's kind of crazy to think that they're never really gone. They just pick a new leader each time, I'm sure. So all you can do is degrade their abilities. There we are. All right. Ooh. Damn, I haven't heard any of that. Yeah, so the leader of ISIS was killed in an airstrike by the United States with the assistance of Iraq. Here you go, Hathim. Let's see. Code. I have a gut feeling this is also to position ships closer to Iran. Yeah, Trump said a thing the other day that we're getting very close to doing something about Iran. And I don't know if he's alluding to wanting to start a war with Iran. I don't know. Oh. It would be maybe a good idea to do that. I know that sounds crazy, like warmongering, but the fact of the matter is Iran hates us, fully hates us. They call us the big devil and Israel the little devil. And they're working on a nuclear bomb. And from what I understand, they're not that far away from it. we had originally the Barack Obama deal with Iran to pause the nuclear bomb for 10 years. And in exchange for that, we gave them all this money and all this international, like acknowledgement and stuff. But so after Barack Obama gets kicked out, Donald Trump comes in and reverses that. And then after he loses, Joe Biden comes in and does like a prisoner exchange with Iran, giving them like billions of dollars per prisoner. And then right after that deal, Palestine goes and kidnaps a whole bunch of people out of Israel and kills like 1,200 of them or something like that. So that's been the story. It's believed that, these small terrorist groups like the Houthis and maybe Hamas, they're all backed by Iran, right? And Iran's actually allied with Russia and China and North Korea. So they're kind of just pretty much straight up our enemy. So it would be interesting if Trump was like, well, I'm a one-term president. I'm out of here in 4 years. So I'm just going to go in there and do whatever I'm going to do. Who knows? But Iran has a large military and a lot of military capability. So I don't know what Trump would be interested in doing with Iran. And if Iran reaches the point of having a nuclear bomb, it's just kind of like North Korea 2.0. Except I kind of like North Korea a lot better than Iran. Because in North Korea, it's dear leader, right? So they got the North Korean leader. He's worshipped a little bit. They don't really do a lot of religion over there. Iran's a totally different story. There's something called you might not have heard this before. It's called a theocracy, where the religion is the primary authority in the country. Kind of like the Pope, right? The Pope is like he's the ruler of Vatican. Well, that's what they have going on in Iran, and they want that nuclear bomb. It just seems like a bad idea. Bombs in the hands of holy men's hands, and I don't know, dude. Super uncomfortable. But really, the proliferation of nuclear weapons could get very extreme. If Iran has nuclear weapons, they could hand them off to other groups, and then they wouldn't even say, well, that wasn't us. That was that group over there. So that subject of denuclearizing a very serious, hater of America, it just seems worthwhile. But nobody wants to do it. Of course, nobody wants to go into that war because we suck, right? Like, we didn't stop North Korea from getting a nuclear bomb. We failed in the Middle East. Afghanistan went back to the Taliban. That was why Putin invaded. In my opinion, that was why Putin said, this is it. I'm going to go invade Ukraine, because he saw us do that. And he's like, their defeat is our opportunity, because there's no way Americans want to go into another war now that they've failed in the Middle East. So that's why he did that. He knew we wouldn't have the stomach to fight him if we can't even defeat, the Taliban or whatever. Taihua 4 Marvel Fleer masterpiece. You got it. I'm just kind of talking recap on what's happened in the last couple of years. It's all big news. It's all big information. Let me go get more of this masterpiece Fleer. I know we need more of it. Give me a second. All right, here we are. Zoop. Check Discord, Sysathem? Yes. All right. Obama's deal with Iran was heavily criticized by both Democrats and Republicans because it didn't really stop Iran from getting a nuclear bomb. It just delayed it. And in the meantime, they get a lot of money. They had a lot of frozen assets that were unfrozen. They never became friendly with us. There we go. Ooh, I'm going to sneeze. What do you think about the Radiant Charizard? He's cool, he's cool. There's two of them, aren't there? So it depends on which one you're talking about. They're both cool. All right, there we go. Yeah, Trump's been saying some pretty tough things, man. He's been saying he had a meeting with the leader of NATO. Was it the leader of NATO or the leader of EU? And he said something to the reporters right in front of him. He said something like, one way or another, we're gonna get Greenland because we need it for national security. And it's this sort of language that's sort of like, we're not asking. I think he was asked by a reporter if they would annex Greenland. And he was like, one way or another, we're going to get it. And then also another piece of news is, it was either a rumor or it was true, I don't know, that Trump was asking for military plans to take over the Panama Canal, like through military force. All right, here we are. What do you think about the Radiant Charizard? Gotta love Trump. Don't worry, Alex. Alex, we're sending you to the front lines. Here's Jubilee. Haha. Galactus the Cactus. Nightcrawler. Siege. Iron Maiden. Ooh, what's this? Haha. Silver Sable. More like Silver Mommy. You also got War Machine. We shall form the TCC battalion. Yeah. Nah, wait, man. I'm packing my bags. I'm going to Switzerland. I told you guys I was researching real estate in the United States today. I spent a couple hours shopping for homes in Switzerland. But I learned a lot, too. You can't just move to Switzerland. You can't just buy a home. You actually have to apply for licensing to buy a home as a foreigner. Switzerland does not let you just buy land if you are a foreigner. You have to apply for the land, and they have to approve it, and there's some steep limitations to what you're allowed to buy. Some areas, foreigners aren't allowed to buy in at all. And then there's some areas where you can buy, but you're only allowed to buy one holiday home and nothing else. So yeah, I was learning about Switzerland. I also looked at their taxes again. I wanted to know how much do they tax dividends at, and is their usual rate, you pay full taxes on dividends. So once again, I was going, ew. Kind of like this actually, right here. I was like, brr. There's communist Europe. When your tax laws look the same as China, how are you not a communist? Communist Europe. So, and their taxes are considered lower than the other. Ooh, wow, look at that Magneto. That's so cool, dude. Their taxes are considered lower than much of the EU. There's a lot of people who move there, wealthy people who move there from Europe, because it's sort of like a little bit of a tax shelter, just because they have nicer taxes. But I'm looking at that going, that's nice. That's crazy. Such racists, such far-right nationalists. What are we saying? What's up, bro? How you been? How many holiday homes you need? I've none. It would be interesting to have a home in Switzerland and to just kind of live over there. Here's Magneto. Switzerland is beautiful, man. I look at Switzerland, and when you really like take a look at the architecture in their homes are so ornate. I'm not just talking about like they have a pot of flour in the front of the window or something. I mean like the actual wood, the construction. Some of the homes, for whatever reason, they go through a great deal of trouble to make them nicer than they need to be. And we don't do that in most of the world doesn't do that. But Switzerland does. They like work on their homes and they make them look better than they have to. Like carved pieces of wood. Big roofs that overhang they don't have to overhang, but they do. And so they got these really beautiful homes over there. It's like the Japan of Europe or something. I don't know. Like in terms of like beauty and style, there's just something real special about it. But the taxes, man, the taxes are just crazy. The taxes are crazy. You go there and pay all the taxes, I guess. And it's like, nah, dude, I don't want to be doing that. Green Goblin. Part of my measure on how free you are is how much taxes you pay. You pay a lot of taxes, you aren't free. You're someone else's bitch. Here's Skun. All right, so they got a nice hustle going over there in Europe. Makes me sad when I see it. Here's Blood Axe. Could happen here in the U.S. All you got to do is get enough people voting to take other people's money. Here's Scarlet Witch. Taxes. Boo! Scarlet Witch. Ooh. Wow. Spicy. Are you into comics? Not really. My old roommate moved to Switzerland for work. Let me know any questions. I'll pass them on to him. Any questions I would have about Switzerland? I mean, I feel like I already know what I need to know because I've been reading about this stuff for so long. Yeah, I don't really have too many questions. Does he hate it? Does he love it? That's about it. Is it really worth it? We are. All right. Grab this. I still like the idea of having one house outside of the United States, sort of like as a backup plan, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I like this. This is the cover art card. Ooh, lovely. Strange. You trying to tame some strange? Here's U.S. Agent. U.S. Agent just doesn't hit the same, does it? Give me Captain America. Whoa! Typhoid Mary. That sounds like a STD. I'll send you some photos on Discord. They're picturesque. There's no doubt about Switzerland being very beautiful. Here we are. You know, even the smallest homes in Switzerland were like around 800,000 US dollars. And so it just seems like you have to be exceptionally wealthy to really make it over there. And then on top of that, you get to now pay a much higher tax rate. And so I just think to myself, is like, do I really want to live there? Or should I just move to a different home in the U.S., a more expensive one, you know? And maybe that'll satisfy some kind of itch to live by the mountains or by the ocean or something. You get beach houses in America. I got to say something. America has a monopoly on good beach houses, man. We got like South Carolina. We got North Carolina has decent. Florida, the whole area is beaches, right? We got that whole southern Gulf. You got Gulf of America. You got Hawaii. That's legit, man. You got San Diego. You got Southern California. That's legit. We have some kind of monopoly on nice beaches. A lot of countries don't get that. A lot of countries do not get the nice beaches. We are. So it's pretty cool, actually. You know what else? You know who else gets a really good beach? Mexico gets really good beaches. That's why it's always so surprising to me that they don't just like wipe out the dangerous cartels. Because so many Americans would go on vacation to Mexico all the time if they were just felt like they weren't going to get robbed or something, robbed or worse. And I guarantee you they lose money because of their perception that the cartels are still a significant risk. I don't know. I just think that you would think that Mexico would have done what El Salvador clearly finished. So El Salvador, they got rid of their cartels. I guess the other countries just can't do it. My suspicion is it's a lot of corruption. I suspect they have a lot of corruption where the politicians get into power because the cartels help them get into power. And so they go, we're not getting rid of the cartel. I am the cartel. Here it is. So that's my suspicion. I don't know how true that is. Maybe that's just like conspiracy. But I've heard a lot of people online say that that's how it is. You know, you don't want to go against them because, well, maybe they kill you. Or maybe they kill a family member that you care about. And then you might actually be getting into power because they're actually helping you. And then you're like, well, I'm friends with you. I'm not trying to get rid of you. I'm trying to keep you in power. So it's, you know, but there's a big cost to that. It's like people don't want to go on vacation to your beaches. And they got some of the best beaches in the whole world. Mexico does. Mexico has some of the nicest beaches in the whole world. And they're connected by landmass to the United States. It's like, that's supposed to be easy money. And to fumble that, to mess that up, just so that you can sell like fentanyl and stuff like that, it's like, I don't know. I don't know why they don't just get it together and stop that crap, you know? But it just shows you probably the cartels have a lot of power, maybe more than the government, a sign of a very weak government. Show us some Zards. Other countries has just better architecture. You can put in Puerto Rico. Yeah, Puerto Rico too. You're right. Puerto Rico. People forget about Puerto Rico being a very beautiful place to go on vacation. And it's a popular place for some financial guys to go get their financial home because then they don't have to pay taxes at all. Man, I should think about that too, man. Puerto Rico, huh? I wonder if I could ever retire and just hang out in Puerto Rico and that's it. And just stay there. Drugs are a billion-dollar industry for sure going to exist no matter what we do. Well, I don't like the defeatist attitude like, oh, well, then we might as well do nothing. So I don't really agree with that. Here's Andrew A. Martin, 20 to slab away. All right, 20 to slab away, Mr. Andrew. So, to me, it's worth it to do something about it. So I don't have an attitude where it's like, well, the drugs win. We should make a calculated financial investment in stopping it. Okay, and one prismatic. You got it. And one, my first prismatic evolutions. Ooh, ha. Did you hold off buying these for a while? Here they go. Good luck. What's crazy, Andrew, is the price is so high, and there's probably lots of people like you doing the same thing. So the price is high despite all the people holding off on opening them. Oh, look at you, Master Ball Houndoom. Pretty nice. All right. People have to worry about their wives in Jamaica. Oh my God. Come on, honey, I want to go on vacation to Jamaica. All right, Andrew A. Martin. Yeah, let's see, Mr. Andrew. Whatever you want, honey. Your wish is my command. What did he say? 90% of Puerto Ricans are living in Florida. We are? Well, I've heard Puerto Rico struggles with certain elements like infrastructure, maybe like consistent electricity, and then also I hear that it's kind of this annoying place where you got like these rich jerks who bought like the best chunks of land and they built like these super expensive mansions, but then the native population that didn't just move there with like billions or millions of dollars, they get the homes that are a little bit older and they kind of it's I don't know. This happens all the time. This is kind of what happened to Hawaii too, didn't it? Hawaii did the same thing. Hawaii went through the same thing. I need to look at real estate in Puerto Rico again. I haven't done that in a while. Jonathan Morris, 2 Breaking Bad, 2 Rick and Morty Season 1, 2 Marvel Masterpiece, 2 Prismatic. That's a big order. So here's 2 Prismatic. Here's 2 Marvel Masterpiece. We were tempted to move to Puerto Rico because of their no federal taxes. But then I learned if you sell all your cards to the rest of the United States, you still got to pay taxes. I was like, damn it. So it was an interesting idea. But if you opened up a company, well, yeah, I don't know. 2 Marvel Masterpiece, 2 Prismatic, 2 Breaking Bad, 2 Rick and Morty. Let's get it. Bad part of Puerto Rico is the medicine is very behind by 2 years due to funds. Yeah. So that's kind of along the lines of maybe like a little struggle with the infrastructure. All right, here we are. All right. Ta-da! Okay. Rick and Morty. There they are. Maybe we just can't escape taxes. Some taxes are needed. That's okay. There's just a point where it reaches too much. I think 50% is too much. Got to be below 50. Also, it depends on how much you're getting for it. So is your neighborhood nice and clean and everyone around you is generally well kept? There's not too much drugs. The education system's really high quality. The roads are great. Well, maybe it's worth it. Are you ready? But it can't be 50%. 50 is too high. It's just too high. Half of all your labor just goes away. You're right, dude. All right. In theory, I guess in theory, it's possible to have a place that's so nice to live that maybe you're like, sure, giving up half my labor is totally worth it because of the quality of the area that I'm living in. So I think that people kind of make that decision with like California, for example. They go, yeah, the taxes are real high, but I'm so well set over here that I don't mind. And sometimes that's what I hear people tell me. I think somebody told me that in Discord DMs just the other day. It might have been today, actually. They said, well, I kind of like California. Here's Guardian. Here's Salord. I lived in Florida from 1990 through 2012. 30% Puerto Ricans. Here's Solo. Here's M. Not to be confused with N. It's a different person. Oh, that's a good one. Jonathan Morris picking up the Wolverine. You think I should buy more of these, or you think I should let these sell out? Here we are. I mean, it's kind of cool that they're selling right now. It seems like a solid product. But aren't these a little expensive? Nick Fury. Okay, Psylocke. She got the boobs. Here's Mondo. He's got that massive Mondo. Ooh, yeah, that is not bad. Signature Wolverine looks good. I like their setting here. They got like these mountains with the snow. Great contrast. Second pack. Okay. So, here's Zeon, Blackout, Black Panther, Vision. Here's Tyrant, Mondo. Oops. All right, Mondo. Another Wolverine. This was a great round for you. Double Wolverine. Iceman. Deadpool. Very cool. And Human Torch. Someone pointed this out. This card was made back before Deadpool was very popular. Deadpool wasn't depicted by Ryan Reynolds yet. He was almost like a different character at this point. All right. He's Canadian. Who's Canadian? Wolverine's Canadian? Oh, Canada. Okay. Oops. Rick and Morty. All right, packet number 1. Suppress Subconscious. Family. Lung Liftoff. Okay. Doctor's Results. And Symptom. All right. Good. Just going to put that back together. Slide that back in the pack here. Looking back, Disney, Universal, SeaWorld hired so many Puerto Ricans, they were hired cheap. Yes. All right, lovely. I work at SeaWorld. I look at all the orcas. Here's Trading Card Season 1. Jerry Smith. Languager. Why is that really funny? All right. And here's Stickler and World Domination. All right, very nice. Mister, open your door. They're coming to deport Wolverine. Oh, no! I think Wolverine would reject becoming the cherished 51st state. He'd be like, All right, here's Breaking Bad. We've got Jesse. Assassination Attempt. A holographic card here. This looks pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, I bought this set a little while ago. Still got to watch that new X-Men 97 show. Yeah. We have that on the menu right now. Topps X-Men 97. Meeting Tuco. I feel like I have a spider on my foot. What the hell? I feel like something just ran over my foot. We got a Cook. Okay, very nice. Last pack. This one's going to say Jesse the Hero. Mr. Lambert. Walt owns up. People are really fighting over Pokemon. I know. Talking Mike down. And dealing with Lydia. I think Lydia probably became a pawn for the bad guy. Because he had a gun on her face. Alright. He fought in World War II. Who fought in World War II? Oh, Wolverine did. Alright, here it is. Oops. Lopunny. Poopytar. It's Poopytar. What's happening to our hobby? It's evolving. All right, Poopy. We got Umbreon. Umbreon Hollow. John, my dog with the double Wolverine. Just seen that champagne. Remember when the kid bought his parents' house? Lol. Okay, lovely. Lots of cards here, obviously. Yeah, a lot of cards. He's also supposed to be 4'10". Wolverine's a short king. Nah, screw that. Make him tall. Tall Wolverine's way scarier. All right. Thank you. Oh, keeping us busy. What's good, homie? All right. Thank you for that. We have an order from Jack Rapini. 1 NBA Mosaic Blaster. Oh, no. What the hell is that? You mean like a whole box Mosaic Blaster? Oh, it's probably this. Is it this? It's got to be this, right? Oh, yep, Mosaic. All right, good. Good. Cool. So we're opening a little sports right now. Jack Rapini. We're chilling and snipping. Throwing this away. Got a little basketball. Oh, those are heavy. Do-do. You know, we ran out of some sports cards and I didn't replenish them. We should have like UFC fighter cards. And I believe we ran out of baseball, so we're ready for baseball. We need tag team. We need to tag team the scalpers. So how do these look? Is every card hollow in this? Looks like it. John Collins. Kyle Lowry. Dyson Daniels. Ah, look at that. D'Angelo Russell. Okay, so you got one pull. About to redeem another 20 on mode. Just got home from closing the bar. I'm dead, fam. Sip and smoked. Yeah, sip and smoked, fam. All right. All right. So what do we got in here? We just want the good one. Can we just get to the good one? So here's the good one back here. NBA debut, Victor Wembanyama. Cool. That guy's really tall. Give and go. Jet Howard. Cool. I need to work at a bar, says Troy Malice. Troy Malice, do you have a nice pair of tits? Because if you don't, then you might do fine. Here's NBA because nobody discriminates at the bars. Crazy pull on the Wemby. Bro! Crazy pull on the Wemby. All right. NBA debut. All right, cool. Looks like we are scrolling back here. I don't care about these cards in the front. What we have here is Bobby Portis. Unnumbered. Thunder Road. Okay, good. How's it already turning into Sunday? I don't get it. How does Sunday already get here? All right. Okay, Jordan Poole. Thunder Road. Kevin Durant. City Edition Steph Curry. When we last sold, $10. You're rich. I saw that it did not have a number on it, and so I didn't think much of it. Gotta have a number on it. My eyes hurt. Too much shiny. Okay. All right. 2 packs left. Okay. Here is a refractor, Jamie Jaquez, rookie. That's it. You just get refractor, Jamie Jaquez. All right. Thanks a lot, Panini. Here's a Victor Wembanyama, rookie. Cool. Let's put him in the middle. All right. Last pack. Here goes. Oh, those take a while to open, don't they? All right. Here's Taylor Hendricks and R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett. Jack Rapini, 1 box of the Mosaic Blaster. Thank you very much, man. These packs have so much testosterone. That's why I love opening them. I love testosterone. Oh man, my eyes itchy. My eyes so itchy. Jack, my eyes, they burn. Well, Jack, we're going to get you a second bag now. My eyes hurt. Too much pollen. Oh, that's so funny. I was just rubbing my eye because it was burning. Okay. Stupid trees. Having stupid tree sex. I want a nice Wendy's breakfast. Are any fast food breakfasts truly nice? Like, it's so easy to actually just go fry up an egg or two. Or make some scrambled eggs or something. And it's so much better, in my opinion. The only thing nice about the fast food breakfast, is strictly the fact that you didn't have to cook it. Strictly that. It's the only thing nice about them. Everything else is just sort of like, man, it's not that good. Wagon Ale. The McGriddle. Hello, do you do WWE Topps Chrome as well? I probably should. I probably would land more sales, although the more sports we add to the menu, the less of a Pokemon card stream we are, because we'll be opening back-to-back sports. But, sales are sales, so I probably should. Jonathan Morris, $100 to my slab away. You got it, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you so much. Big orders from Jonathan Morris tonight. Thank you, Jonathan. This goes down to 160. Ooh, you get close to that. Oops, I didn't mean to move that. And also oh, nope, so we're done with that. The next order is Chris Abruzzo, 10 battle partners. Chris, you shouldn't have. Ow. Ooh, that hurts. Wendy's has chicken biscuits. I don't do chicken biscuits at home. I scraped that thing. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, 10 of these. Ow, it's stinging, man. Okay. Let me think. The best breakfast, definitely just Denny's. That's it, just Denny's. If you go to Denny's, you can have them do, like, all scrambled eggs. You have a big plate of scrambled eggs. Denny's scrambled eggs are legit. And then you get, like, a pancake on the side. That's, it's like dessert, but it's legit, man. Bunch of eggs and a pancake. That's the best Denny's breakfast. Their sausage links, terrible. They have that slight vinegary flavor that some breakfast sausages have. Just don't even bother. Bacon, I don't get bacon. I feel like bacon is basically worse ham. You could get a slice of ham, but it's like $20 for like a simple slice of ham. And it's cured with nitrites. So just the scrambled eggs, Scrambled eggs, if you like hash browns, you can do hash browns. And then just a nice pancake. So Denny's is probably the best breakfast. But you can't really fast food it, can you? You can't go. Well, you can DoorDash it. Yeah, you can DoorDash it. That's true. But not where I live. I gotta drive 30 minutes to the nearest Denny's. 30 minutes. It's a long way to go for a Denny's. There we have it. Chris Abruzzo. Nothing crazy happening here, Chris. Sorry, man. Chris, thanks for keeping the stream alive, man. You've been placing a couple orders here and there. Bacon, my favorite. Bacon's good. Ham's better. I really believe that. Bacon is good. Ham is better. I've had time to think this over. Here we are. If I had to choose between bacon strips and a slice of breakfast ham, got to be the breakfast ham. This. I used to like Waffle House, but they suck now. I suspect they always sucked. What happened was your taste buds improved. Your standards went up. You said, you know what? I should eat like human food. Aiden May is back. What's up, Aiden May? So 2 Sword and Shield Pokemon Goes. Are those even on the menu? Out of print Pokemon. Is it in the main menu? Pokemon Go is in the main menu. We're going to go ahead and move Pokemon Go to the extended menu. In fact, bunch of these will go over there. The UPCs will go over there. So we're moving the UPCs and Pokemon Go right over to the out-of-print Pokemon category in our extended menu. That's what we're doing. Except it won't let me. That's weird. Weird. Let's try that again. Does it have to be formatted in Notepad first? We'll see. Sometimes it won't let you convert text straight from one thing to another, but Notepad would typically let you get around that because Notepad will change it. All right, let's see. Well, let me do it now. God, there it goes, but it's all screwed up. Well, I got no clues. What the hell? What is going on here? Oh my gosh, man. It's this internet or something. Oh no, is my extended menu like broken now? There it goes. Okay, so out of print Pokemon. Let's try this one more time. And there it goes. It worked. Wonderful. It was bugged. It's definitely bugged. So Sword and Shield Pokemon Go, $11. Let's go ahead and hit save on this. And let's go grab that Pokemon Go. There we are. How many packs in a basketball box? However many we just opened. We're getting close to finishing, but I might be able to take one more box of that. Bacon, yummy bacon, my favorite. Fatback. Simone Lidsmos. How's it going, man? Is it Simone? Simone. Simone's a girl's name, isn't it? There we are. Could I see what's in my bag? Was last added to around October 24, 8 in May. All right, let's take a quick look at 8 in May. October of 2024. So that's not that long ago. It's about a half year. 8 in May. Haha. Bacon cheddar salt on my popcorn. So it looks like you've got a bunch of common cards from some XY packs. Looks like you were opening plenty of XY era product. Good for you. Look at that Gardevoir, man. Holy. I recognize this. That's a Steam Siege. So we got some Steam Siege bulk for you. A lot of Steam Siege bulk. And you got a real fat bag. So you're really ready for a new bag. We might be able to just fit these Pokemon Go's in there, though. Call it a day. Brod's here. Hello, Brod. Brod, what are you doing up so late? Or so early, I should say. Can't be up this early. I should make Karis do a Sunday stream. I should just force her to do it. Every Sunday, Karis has to sell cards. All right. I'll make her sell cards on Sunday, and then we won't have a Sunday nighttime stream. Pikachu Hollow, not bad. Darn, it's not the Ditto. And Lapras. All right, there you have it. That's Aiden May. Thank you, Aiden May. Had this been the Ditto Bidoof, I would recommend trying to grade a Ditto 10. Because there's like never any for sale. And there's hardly any ever listed. And so what I would do if I could get a 10 on it, I'd go list it up for like $800, see what happens. Just some ridiculous high price, but yours would be the only one on the market. Just got out of work, glad to make a stream again for once. Nice, dude. You are. Put this over here. Yeah, pretty much. That's the end of that. Let's jump back over here to Joshua Ramos. 2 Topps Pokemon singles, 1 Topps Galaxy Chrome. So you must be talking about the 2024 Galaxy Chrome, which is over here somewhere. There we go. And 2 Topps singles. Ah, here they are. We got 1. Pull one from the back like this. And 2. The box is really full. Oh, Poliwag and Bulbasaur. That's pretty good. Poliwag and Bulbasaur. Nice. Ah, I keep knocking these things over. All right, there they are. All right, this. Snipping this. Very good. Bob Evans. Ugh. Ooh, you got a numbered card. Look at that. That's good. 25 out of 25. Let's go find out what that was. Ah, very nice, man. Look at that. Luke Skywalker next to his little speeder. Look at that, everybody. Wow, you made that look easy. So that is a 25 out of 25. Not only is a 1 out of 25 rare, but it's kind of cool that you got number 25 out of 25. So the fact that it's that particular number is extra fun. Yeah, that's nice, man. That's gradable. I think you should really grade that one. If that comes back 10, that's probably going to be a big flip for you. Well, I don't know if it's a big flip, but it'll be a flip. All right. Here's Veda. And Anakin Sky Pot Smoker. Look at this. Uh-oh. I think he got force grabbed. Okay. Little did George Lucas know he was making the most iconic bad guy when he made Darth Vader. He had no clue. He was just working, you know. He was just doing... He's like, I hope this goes well. He had no clue he was making the most iconic bad guy in cinema. One of them. Not a lot of bad guys as iconic as Darth Vader. All right. Very good. Highly desirable, great number. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Taihua, 5 battle partners for Dragon Ball Beyond Generation. 5 battle poopners. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is good because I need to stand up for the Dragon Generations anyways. For the Dragon Ball Beyond Generations. I'm here trying to scout which slabs I'm going to buy from you Wednesday. It looks like I got a nice Froakie over here. Did I have a Greninja up here? I don't remember seeing the Greninja. So 1 battle partners is required and 4 Dragon Ball Beyond Generations. Ugh. Here's Dragon Ball. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That Froakie is sick. What the fwick? That is a nice Froakie. He's got a cosmic hollow foil around him too. He's so cheap he could easily be tossed into the Poke Shuffle. Always looking for cards like that for the Poke Shuffle. Did he want to buy the brand back from Disney? I don't know. I'd love it if Disney sold Star Wars. I feel like it's not meant to be owned by Disney. Disney's like Mickey Mouse, dude. Not Star Wars. Should have been owned by literally anyone else. All right. Tahua. Let's get it. Freaking Disney screwing it up. Very nice. If you haven't joined the Discord, I suggest doing it. You can see slabs in there as well. Oh, that's a great tip. Yes, we take pictures of our slabs for sale after we are ready to take them off the table. So they're all posted up in one channel called the All Slabs channel. A whole bunch of them. Okay. Disney destroyed Star Wars? Yeah. We are Swinub. All right. Pretty bad. Aha. Wessie Wom. Okay. Cold. Cold. All right, let's try this Dragon Ball Super Beyond Generations. Son Goku. Kaioken Unleashed. Great Ape. Vegeta. Charging Rage. These cards are always so intense every time we open them. Beerus, Godly Whims. Hirudegarn, Center of Evil Energy. Nah, Hirudegarn. Oh no. Here's 2 hollows in this one. Beerus. Why were there 2 hollows in this pack? Is that normal? Oh, there's another hollow over here. Okay, better watch out for that. All right. Super sad because when Disney bought it, I remember everyone was excited because they finally have all the money they need to revive Star Wars. Yeah. I mean, I was a little skeptical. I really was. I wanted to see a new Star Wars come out, and I felt like what was going on was George Lucas was just too old. So he was too old. He wanted to retire. I didn't think of it as a money problem. I thought of it as a George Lucas problem. He didn't want to work on it anymore. Like, he had done his thing. His 3 movies, his prequels were done. And he was ready to sell it and let somebody else have control of it. And I was like, all right, he's too old. But when I heard it went to Disney, I was immediately like, isn't Disney like Mickey Mouse? Isn't it like kid shows? And I had this distinct memory of watching Zorro. Remember Zorro? With the one Antonio Banderas or whatever his name was, the actor. And I never forgot this. When they bought Star Wars, I thought they made Zorro 1 and 2. And anytime there was a sword fight, no one got killed. It was always like, your shirt got a Z in it. Or like, there would have been and then he would grab you by the shoulders and throw you off screen. Or like he would stab at you and you'd go, ah, but you weren't on screen when you yelled. And I thought, Disney's really going to show like people getting cut in half with the lightsaber? They're not doing that, are they? So that's what I thought when I heard that they were buying it. And around that time period, excuse me, South Park comes out and they're roasting Mickey Mouse and Star Wars for, that deal for the purchase. And that was what episode was that? That was the one where, I think that was the episode where Eric Cartman hid all of the votes for Barack Obama or something like that. I can't remember. But they were making fun of the Disney deal. And I had that sinking feeling. I had a little bit of a bad feeling because, if Star Wars was being made fun of by South Park always had this great cutting edge humor that sort of would see something that really was a serious problem. South Park generally was pretty spot on with their humor. And so that gave me a bad feeling too. Star Wars finally comes out and it's just not that great. The first episode comes out for the new trilogy and it's like, it was okay. I thought to myself, I was like, maybe this is just like them getting into the groove. It was clearly a copy and paste of New Hope. And I was like, maybe they're just kind of getting into the groove. Like the new Death Star, and it could just shoot all the planets at the same time. And it is a planet. And it's like, I guess. It was just kind of stupid. I was like, that's okay. And Kylo Ren, he's like a whiny baby. He's like a, I don't know, like beta male, soy milk drinking looking guy. And it's just like, I guess. So, but I was ready for episode 2 and 3 to be really good. Like, okay, they got episode 1 out of the way. Episode 2 and 3 is going to be really good. They're going to knock it out of the park now. No, not at all. It got way worse. And it was like, damn, dude, sucked. And that was, after episode 2, I knew it was all downhill. I was like, this sucks. All right. Soy milk, whatever, all the stereotypes. But yeah, you had the feeling right away. Like when he looked at his the mask of Darth Vader, and he's like, I'll never be as good as you. I'll never be as dark. And they introduce Snoke or whatever the hell that guy's name is, and he's just like some 3D guy, and he looks kind of like, I don't know, he looks like Mr. What's the name of the rich guy from Simpsons? Mr. Barnes. You know, he looks. Remember that episode of Mr. Barnes, the Halloween episode, where he gets like turned into an alien? Anyways, he's like a mix between Mr. Barnes and like when Mr. Barnes was an alien. He's just this really stupid looking character. It's like too skinny and too weird looking. His head's too big. I can't figure out if he's like a Darth Sith Lord or something. And yeah, and then they got rid of him like instantly in the second episode. I was like, oh, this is just pure trash. This is you didn't expect that, did you? Gotcha. And Karis and I must have watched every review of Star Wars Episode 2 of the new trilogy. What would it technically be? It'd technically be Episode 8 or something. And we watched every roast of that movie after we watched it, because we came out of the movie theater so unhappy, so gruntled. We were so disgruntled, and we were so furious with it, with its anti-capitalism undertones. Like all of a sudden, Star Wars is not about good versus evil. It's about like capitalism and animals, and everyone has the Force. You can have the Force, and yeah, it's just like every stupid like thing you can think of. But you know, that time period was sort of like a tectonic shift in the way all movies were written. All movies became like this new moral axiom of, I guess I would say, leftist politics. It just became like leftist politics, all of it. And that's fine in some movies. I just think that in Star Wars, it's kind of above like Republican versus Democrat politics. The original 6 episodes that George Lucas made were so clever in so many ways. And then we go to this, and it's just like, I don't want modern politics. But you know, those videos, the previous 6 weren't purely without those kind of politics, but they just handled it so well. The writing was so good. It was so enjoyable. Anyways, Mr. Check Discord. All right, Hathim says check Discord. Let's take a quick look. What's he gonna say? Let's see. You're looking for the English first edition Gem Heroes. My eyes so itchy. So you would like to slab away a Dragon Frontiers or Japanese Neo Destiny pack? I don't know. Maybe. I guess with those packs, they're so rare, it seems kind of like now's the good time to hold them. But yeah, I don't know. It maybe is possible. I have to think that over. Also, the price of the first edition Gem Heroes, huh? I'm not terribly looking to sell that. Let me see. They probably need to jump ahead a generation to follow Skywalker that isn't a Jedi. Who knows what they do now? I think that the whole, Kathleen Kennedy forces female stuff was really sort of exactly what Star Wars didn't need. Like if I was looking for a quick way to destroy the Star Wars brand, I would say turn it into sort of like maybe like a feminist protest or something like that. Just something that's so far removed from what Star Wars was all about. All right, let's see. Star Wars was about good versus evil, going down the dark side path because you're angry and materialistic and selfish, versus sort of like being immaterial and selfless and sort of like doing what's just and fair. And you can even play around with those ideas. You can be like, what if the Jedi are the bad guys? What if the Sith Lords are the good guys? So you can play around with that kind of stuff all day long. But instead it was just sort of like, yeah, here's Rey. She's a total Mary Sue. Here's a soy-drinking crybaby Kylo Ren. And by the way, Snoke doesn't matter. The end. It's like, God damn, dude. What the fuck? All right, but that's enough. That's enough railing against Star Wars for now. I do that a lot. We do that all the time, actually. So, all right, I'm going to make you an offer on this. All right. All right. I attribute that more Hollywood being lazy than I do to woke politics. Well, I mean, I don't know. But I mean, she's actually wearing a shirt, The Force is Female, right? Kathleen Kennedy is. And I feel like the creators of South Park picked up on that too with that episode where it was stick a chick in it and make her gay and I want it lame. So that episode was such a good roast because it's sort of, caught on to everything Disney's been doing, everything from, the new Little Mermaid and now the new Snow White. It just catches on to sort of like every new movie coming out of Disney has, narrative politics in it. And it's just like, wow, man, I didn't realize Disney had sort of gotten so fart sniffy. You know what I mean? It's just sort of, it's a nuisance. And at the same time, you have this really beloved franchise, Star Wars, that's just so good. And they're just like, what are you doing with it, man? Give us something good. Disney is scalping Star Wars. Get them. Luke and Leia have a child and it's incest, and Grogu is the deformed child of the Force. Oh man, what if that was what if that was the opening of Episode 7? Was that Luke and Leia had a child together by accident? You know how the movie ends in Episode 6. They got the little singing and dancing. The second Death Star's blown up. And, Leia's like, I'm with Han now. But it was like, it's too late. She's already pregnant. You didn't know that they were up to no good. They didn't know they were brother and sister right away. Right. But then, okay, we're brother and sister now. But it's too late. She's already pregnant. That's messed up. Anyways, at least that would be somewhat entertaining. You'd be like, no way, bro. Let's see. Honestly, the thing with people pushing anything woke don't actually believe in the things they preach. I'm liberal all, not here to walk politics. But for the most part, any of these corporations are just pandering talk. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to say on the whole subject. I think there is a way to talk about modern politics in entertainment, like TV shows, movies, video games, where it works. But you have to be real clever with it. I think you have to be like self-deprecating a little bit. Like you have to make fun of yourself, and you have to show people you're aware of what's going on, but still be able to approach the subjects and maybe like show people's experiences and points of views regarding those subjects, right? Like that's what good storytelling does, right? So maybe there's like this political point of view, you don't agree with it, but you learn about this character in the show that you really maybe find them relatable, maybe you have empathy for them, right? Like maybe they draw you in, and then you say, all right, I get your point of view. But they just don't do that. They don't do that in these shows. Maybe that's the term lazy, is what you meant when you say lazy, is they just don't do the writing very well. All right, guys. Well, it is 5:07. We have been live for 3.5 hours. We could definitely wrap up here. It's been a little bit of a slower night tonight. We do have the box break for, let's see, right over here, Heatwave Arena. Nobody jumped into it, so I think you guys just wanted to actually land Heatwave, but that'll be available until it lands, so jump in there for $20 if you'd like. We got all our breaks up here. We saw a little bit of movement in the Dark Espeon, probably the best break on the table, by the way. That's 2 out of 16 now. The Dark Espeon probably going to be more popular. What else is interesting? We do have this box over here of Sun and Moon base set, a Sun and Moon base set box. So there it is, Sun and Moon base set box. And yeah, we priced up a couple new slabs, but not too much, just kind of hanging out tonight. Good night. Thanks for the stream and cool community. I'll be back. Oh, very cool, man. I'll crack the Heatwave pre-order. Send it now, says Andy Man. Andy Man. All right, sounds good, man. So that'll be Andrew Martin, I believe. And yeah, this has been a nice little stream. We started really late. I've been starting late, but Karis is just hanging out with me really late. It's the weekend, and I'm indulging her because Andy Martin. I'm trying not to work so much these days. I'm trying to actually lower my work hours to some degree. Okay. Vader comes back from the dead and says, Luke, I tried to protect you. Yeah, right. All right. He's going to come back from the dead and say, Luke, try not to die. It sucks. Thank you, Mr. Andrew. I put you in there. So you're on the pre-sale, and that's ready to go. And yeah, I had a great time, guys. By the way, did I show these off again tonight? I want to show these off one more time. These are Quip's little drawings. Here's her Haunter playing with Mimikyu and Bonnet on stage, putting on a little puppet show. That's Puppet Show Haunter. and we can get this encapsulated pretty soon. We're going to get that encapsulator running again. Oh, and there's those Alakazams again. Very nice. And Calvin and Hobbes. Karis has really gotten into drawing right now. She's really on it. So the encapsulating machine works, but we got to get the computer running. All right, guys, I had a lot of fun. I'm hopping off now. See you tomorrow for the Sunday nighttime stream.